Out, mama, oh, take me home. You sing. La da da, take me home, country road. Perfection, perfection. Everything. I'm sitting in there, and I haven't forgotten anything, have I not? Guitar, we're on. Are we broadcasting? Hello. Good evening. Welcome to the Sofa Show. I'm Steve Cherelle. It's nice to have your company. Thanks for stopping by. Done a little bit of prep on today's show. Not too much, though. We've done quite a lot of these now. We've learnt a lot over the last couple of weeks. How's your day been? Has it been all right? Sunshine today. What a beautiful day. What a lovely day. Hope you're doing all right. I'm very happy to see what I'm seeing on the news. Obviously not happy, but you know that Boris hasn't deteriorated and that he's in good spirits and he's talking and he's just being assisted breathing. I think when we heard it last night, intensive care, when you hear that phrase, you can't help but sort of panic, and it really made me sad. And I was on the phone with my friends about it. But having watched people on the news a lot today explaining all what intensive care is and the different types and levels, kind of felt a little bit easier. And but there we are. So thanks for coming along. Listen, if you want to share this, you can. If you want to share this around. It might be nice. We might get a bit of a crowd on the go. I think we've got a few there. That's lovely. So we've got enough. The way I look at the audience is, if I was in one of the village halls or a little theatre that I do or a little pub and you lot were there, that'd be great. That'd be great. It would be excellent, wouldn't it? Sorry, hang on. Sorry, that was from the end of last night's show. That was at the end. You probably might not have been here at the end. Ah, so you missed it. You'd have to go online and get right to the end of last night. That's a good feel-good song. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright now. Don't worry, need one of these. Got a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright now. Rise up this morning, looking at the morning sun. See little birds out there on my doors, yeah, singing their sweet song. Melody pure and true. This is my message to you. Singing don't worry about a thing. You know that every little thing is gonna be alright now. Singing don't worry, don't you worry about a thing. Baby, every little thing is gonna be alright now. Rise up this morning, look at the morning sun, see little birds on my doorstep, yeah, singing their sweet song. Let a melody pure and true. Well, this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing. Alright now, singing don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright now. Come on, sing. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright now. It's gonna be alright. Don't worry What a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. We hope so, Bob. We hope so. Don't worry. What a thing. Are you drinking tonight? Is anybody having a drink with me this evening? Let me know. You know what to do. Tap the button. Let me know. I'm having a little drink tonight. I'm having a tipple. I had one there last night. I didn't even touch it, did I? Didn't even touch it. Good evening. There's lots of people pinging up on there. All the regular names. We'll come back and say hello to a few of you. So we've got a few. Oh, there's a few having a drink. Good. Good. Well, it's not the weekend. Hello, Jan Menon. I just got a song from Wesley. I've just sent him a message back. We need to get Wes on Facebook, don't we? Are you getting more friends at the moment on your Facebook? I am, and I'm accepting. I'm checking them out. I mean, I don't like getting a request from Pot Plant or a Fish or a Ford Fiesta tried to friend me the other day. I just thought, how ridiculous. Put your face on it. It's called Facebook. It's not Auto Trader. But there you are. So I've got quite a few, and I've had a little look, and I've found quite a few people friending me. They've only got 30 or 40 friends, but they're all sort of born in the 40s or 50s. So I think there's probably a lot of that generation that are going on Facebook, you know, just like I've just said about my friend Wes being on, because we've got time, and I think it's a way of connecting. I think it'd be very good. So, yeah, so I hope you've had a nice day. Maybe you've had to go out to work. Maybe you're one of the key workers that's doing their thing. Maybe you've been had to go out and get your shopping and things. I did a big shop a couple of days ago. We did it yesterday, a big shop. So I think I could knuckle down for quite a long time there, which is I just had a couple of crumpets at this time of night. I didn't really fancy a dinner tonight, probably because I've had like about 15 dinners already. But I just had just a couple of cheeky crumpets. And I'm thinking, am I getting the craving late from this morning, or am I getting the craving early? Don't know. Song from the Eagles. You're very welcome to the sofa with Steve Cherelle. Stay as long as you can. City girls seem to find out early. Open doors, you're just a smile. And a rich old man, she won't have to worry. She'll dress up all in lace and go in style. And late at night, big old house gets lonely. I guess every form of refuge has a price. It breaks a heart to think of loving is only given to a man, hands as cold as ice. So she tells him she must go out for the evening to comfort an old friend who's feeling down. He knows where she's going, where she's leaving. She's heading for the cheating side of town. You sing, friends, come on, you know it. You can't hide your lying eyes. That's the one. And you smile in disguise. I thought by there ain't no way to hide your lying eye. She gets up, pours herself a strong one, stares out at the stars up in the sky. Thank you for the love. And another night, it's gonna be such a long one. She draws a shade and hangs her head to cry. My oh my, you sure know how to arrange things. You set it up so well, so carefully. Ain't it funny Hush, you're still the same old tart you used to be. You can't hide your lying eyes, and your smile is a thin disguise. I thought by now you realize there ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. There ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. Oh, oh, oh. Honey, you can't hide your lying eyes. Beautiful. It was Slim Pickens. It was Slim Pickens that helped me get the chord sequence right for that. Because in the chord, you can hide your light eyes. Because you got. It's in the key of G, but you've got an A7 and an A minor 7. And that's one of the hardest chords. F's difficult on guitar, but when you do that G, and you need to bring the top string there down one, it's really, you have to bend like a contortionist. But there we are. So we could start doing some guitar lessons, couldn't we? We could do like early morning guitar lessons, perhaps. Would you do that? Good luck, because I won't be up. I will. I get up earlier now. I'm not doing anything. What's going on? I was cleaning things today. Do you know what I did? I cleaned all my doors, front and back. I sprayed them all with polish. I cleaned all the doors. Then I cleaned the skirting boards. I've done that. Then I found something. Did you see what I found earlier? From my mum from 10 years ago. The last thing she bought me. I found something really. I'll talk about that later. We're going to have a little look through it. Couldn't find any horoscopes in there because it's so old. Right, let's say good evening too. A few shout-outs. Please share this if you want to. And if you want to if you want to buy me a drink tonight, you do that. You go to the tip jar at the top. We didn't do tips last night. It was just a little show for me and you personally. If you want to do that tonight, yeah, that's very welcome. Do that if you wish. I'd appreciate that. Right, so Ness is on. First one tonight. Hello, Ness. Leslie, our line dancer friend. You're busy, aren't you? Because I see your schedules. You watch this one in the morning, that one at lunch, afternoon, evening. Alison, I'm glad you got the CDs. Alison wanted some albums, so we had a chat and managed to get her some CDs up. Colin's there. Carol, Brenda. Tom, hello Tom, I feel good, man. Thank you for your funny post today. Jill Garwood and Kirsty and some others are there. Sasha Brace and Guy's with us tonight. Ian Neal, hello Ian. Janice Went is with us. Leslie again. Stephen, Wendy. We've got Jan Mellon, my friend. I'm going to sing a song for you after this, Jan. You stay there, okay? Helen Parkin. Wendy Polly's with us. Julie Gibbons. We've got Jane Ball. Rosemary Watts. Sophie Wood. Hello, Sophie. How's life up there? We're not going to... Well, you're not there anyway, because you're not there anyway, but we won't be up there, will we, in a couple of weeks for the Easter? We're talking about Gunton Hall. That's somebody who used to work there. We won't be up there, will we? Which is a shame. But it's being postponed. We're going to rearrange things and get most of the acts back and all of that. So we'll figure that out. You know, we're not cancelling. We're just postponing these things. And when things are better, we will do them. And I think we'll appreciate them a little bit more. Yvonne, is it Yvonne or Ivan? Hello there. Elmer Robinson, Philip Herring, Sheila Fink, John Lingwood, my old mate John. Ralph's on. All right, Ralph, how's it been today? She been all right? She behaving? Any trouble, mate? You let me know. Can't do anything, but just let me know. Paula, hello, Paula. Jane Busby's watching. Again, what does that mean? That I'm on again? I do every night at 10 o'clock, Paula. We've done 2 weeks of this. I've done more singing since the lockdown than before. Got to do something. I'd go crazy without that. Wendy Westwood, Annie Hex, Jane Busby. It's nice that you're there. Hello, Jane. Linda Wheeler. So you're not working, are you? Yvonne, you're not working, so that's what you got tonight. Great. Hazel Louise Gannon is on. Julie Fairclough. I'm getting to know the names, see? I'm not tripping up your names as much. Ralph's there. Susie Reed. Terry Crouch. I wondered if you'd be watching, Tel. I'll sing you a tune. I'll do a couple more and I'll sing you a song. Thanks for your offer about photographs today. Oh, Peaceful Easy Feelings just been requested. Look at that below that. Terry, I'll do it. Terry does a good version. Really nice. They got me back into it when I saw that. Jim Mance is on. Steve Hanks is watching, one of my singing mates. Diane G, Annie Hex, Ian Highland is tuned in, and Christine Gunn, Darren Elsey, Susan Lavender, Karen Barker, Maureen Lincoln. Shall I put my DJ voice on? Karen Barker, Wendy Polly, and Carol Maddie's tuned in from Wales. Philip Herring, doing a brilliant job, Steve. Thank you, keeping us company. Keith Philpott is with us as well, listening to us, I think, from Mersey. Julie Smith, stop that voice. Just stop it. You're on your sofa. You're not on the wireless. Julie Smith, Darren Knight. I don't know what that means. Some of these things, I go to read them. I haven't had any abuse yet. Well, I did have one. I had one bloke tell me, didn't I? He can't hear this because I've blocked him. He said, why don't... He said, what did he say? This is awful. The camera's going out of focus and your guitar don't work. And you reckon you've had all day to prepare. Why don't you do it properly and stand up and sing under proper lights? Proper had a go at me, he did. I answered him. You can imagine, can't you? And then we won't be seeing him anymore, thank God. Roz is on. Jackie Fag. What a name, mate. Jackie Fag. Jane Ball. Diane G. Paul Adams. Maureen Lincoln. Ben Davey. How are you, Ben? He's my best mate from round here, and I haven't seen him for ages, like a long time now. So I'll look forward to when I can finally see you. Oh, have you noticed I'm a bit hairy? Laney West is on. Hello, Laney. We'll leave it there. I went to shave a couple of days ago, and I thought, what am I shaving for? It's an annoying thing anyway. So I didn't bother. No one sees me, do they? I'll sing this for you, Jan. This is in a very, very, very sad film. It's from Bonnie Raitt, who I saw down the Cliffs Pavilion a few years ago. Superb. She's quite a rocky girl, but this is one of her ballads. I'll tell you the film after we listen to the song. Something in your eyes makes me want to lose myself. It makes me want to lose myself in your arms. There's something in your voice that makes my heart beat fast. Hope the feeling lasts the rest of my life. And if you knew how lonely that my life has been, and how long I've waited for your love. You know how much I wanted you to come along and change my life the way you've done. It feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I come from. It feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. A lot of love for this song. Do you remember the film? I'll tell you after. The window breaks down a long dark street, and a siren wails in the night. I'm alright, 'cause I have you here with me, and I can almost see through the dark there's light. And if you knew how much this moment means to me, and how long I've waited for your touch. And if you knew how happy that you are making me, I never thought I could love anyone this much. 'Cause you feel like home to me. You feel like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. And it feels like home to me. You feel like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. I'm all the way back where I Look at the love going up for that. So do you? There's a lot of love hearts. So I imagine you remember the film. If you don't, it was in My Sister's Keeper. Do you remember with the two? I think they're sisters, aren't they? And one of them's poorly, and the other one's. Does she give her transfusions or things, or parts of her body, or transplant thing? I'm sure it is. It's like that, isn't it? It's a family thing, and it's just ever so. It pulls on the heartstrings of questions of guilt and who should do what. And the mum and dad are really just focused on their poorly child, but they kind of forget the other one. And the sacrifice makes me sad thinking about it. The sacrifice that the other child, because she doesn't want no more treatment, and she gets a solicitor. If you've not seen it and you want a very moving, emotional film, it's the sort of film you'll watch. I mean, I watched it. And I was bad for about 3 days. Films sometimes get me like that. And I don't like them. I don't like watching films that really get me. If they're like Titanic, sad, that's different. You know the story. But when it's something, an idea or something that really could affect you, and it gets me for a few days, And I was with a friend of mine about December time, and I stayed over the night, and there was a film, and they know I don't like that kind of film. I don't mind funny films and action and thrillers, but not that. And I said, it's not one of them, is it? And they know me well, and no, it's not that. So I started watching it. Once I'm into it for half an hour, now I want to know what it is. And it was, what was it called? Was it, I can hear you, was it called The Vow? Was it The Vow? Was that it? They live in this house, and when they get older, they go back and see the old man. It's just so, and it at the end, peed me off because I was really fed up. And I know it ain't real. I know it's a film, but see, that's the emotional side coming out. Behave yourself, Steve. Behave yourself. Yeah, what about this? We like a bit of Diamond, don't we? Money talks. You don't sing and dance, and you don't walk. If you pardon me, I like to say, be okay forever in blue jeans. Honey, sweet, there's nothing next to my baby's tree. And if you pardon me, I like to say, be okay forever in blue jeans. Oh, maybe tonight you sing. Or maybe tonight by the fire, all alone, you and I, with nothing around but the sound of my heart at my side. Yeah, money talks, it don't sing and dance, it sure don't walk. And if you pardon me, I'd like to say, be okay, forever and blue blue jeans. My honey is sweet. There's nothing next to my baby's tree. And if I could have you here with me, I'd rather be forever in blue jeans. And maybe tonight, or maybe tonight, by the fire, all alone, you and I, with nothing around but the sound of your heart on my side. Money talks, you don't sing and dance, sure don't walk. If you pardon me, well, I'd like to say, we'll be okay if you stand out blue jeans. Let's have a look down here. Good evening, Maureen Lincoln. We know that Ben's with us, Slaney. Yeah, we've got Ross. Ross is on tonight. Jason McGregor, Gwen Riley. I'm trying to remember who I've mentioned. Molly Lyman. You've got your quiz tomorrow night, Molly. I'm looking up for that. Your guitar playing is amazing. We'd love to hear you play more. I'm going to do a couple of acoustics now. T tenorities on D tenorities. Sorry. Alison Goodall, Ian Neal. Oh, we've got Jan. Oh, Jan. I'm so glad you heard it. I got one of the lines wrong. I know I did. I know. And I could feel you saying to me, you know, that bit. It's just one of them. It's new. I'm trying to do all these new songs. I've done 4 new songs last night. They're really nice, you know. I'm a bit less nervous here. Terry Stewart's on. Janet Maltby. Trudy Allingham. I'm loving this, Steve. Jules Herring. Thank you, Jules. That's nice. I think a lot of people are. Well, I hope you are, you know. I'm enjoying it as well. I'm back. I'm back. From Mad. Oh, Karen's back now. Karen was one of my very early loves, girlfriends, and it was when I was in my early 21, 22, and yeah, she broke my heart, you know. But there you go. And I wrote a little love song for her. And last night she was tuned, and I remembered it. I said I'm going to sing it, so I sang it. And then she's sending me all these love hearts. We're not getting back, right? You dumped me, it's over. Get over it. You can take me for lunch if you want. And anyway, so I sang it. Now that she's back, now look, I'm a firm fixture on your book now, and I know I am, you know. Every night. Dina Smith is tuned in. Hello to my friends Janice Went and Jill Garwood. Are you making friends on here with other people that have this in common, the Sofa Show? I think there's a little bit of conversation goes on. It's really good. I'll tell you something funny in a minute. Kira Stone's watching also. Hello, Kira. Thank you for my picture. Kira's the young girl that done the little drawing of me. I love it. When this is done, I'm going to get it printed. I'm going to get it out. Lindsay Biggs and Elizabeth Grundle. I think we've said hello to these. Hannah Casban. I don't like to miss names out. Sue Pelham. So anyway, I ordered something that was going to come from some foreign country, and on what was it, eBay or something weeks ago, and it's finally come through. It's got to the whatever's going to deliver it, but they can't deliver it to my normal place because I'm not there because of the lockdown and things like that. So I looked down the driver, and you can ring on Yodel. You can phone the driver. I mean, on a delivery, that's what we want, isn't it? And I saw it, so I phoned him. I said, "Hello, mate. My name's Steve Cherelle," and he said, "Hello, Steve. This is really bizarre, but really happy story." He said, "Hello." I went, "Oh, hello." I said, "You've got to deliver it." He said, "I know." He said, "I've seen it in the back." I said, "Right." I said, you obviously know me." "Oh, yeah." He said, "I used to listen to you on the radio, and my brother really likes you as well." So we ended up having a good old chat. And I said, "Look, I want you to deliver it to someone around the corner to there." So he said, "No, I'll pop it around there if and that's been delivered." So that solved that problem. Didn't go missing. And then he said, "I was watching you on the sofa." And then he sent me his link to, he's actually a singer and he's in a really good duo. Sorry, I can't think what they were called now. I wish I could remember the name. And he sent me the link, and I shared a couple of songs, gave him my CD. I said, "Give one of them to your brother, like on a download. Give it to him on your brother." And now so we've struck up like a little friendship, and the duo's really good. And I've spent about an hour listening to the music that's on his website, and I think he's joining us tonight. So anyway, yeah, cheers for helping me there. That's the nicest delivery man I've ever met. So should we do an acoustic song? We'll do an acoustic song, shall we? I said I would sing this for my mate my mate Terry Crouch, who took a little bit of video of me singing a few months ago, and it really made me smile that someone took a video of me. And I put it on. It's just a few funny jokes that I was telling, and it's a nice bit of video. And turns out you liked a couple of the songs, so let me do a couple of acoustic songs for Terry and a couple of people that have mentioned it. So this is the Peaceful Easy Feeling song. Now I'll just do it acoustically for you, Tel, because it will sound nicer. Hang on. We've got a little bit of a. Like the way you really, I'm going to start that again because I want to get the recording of this tomorrow. Let me get that right because it'd be nice to have a recording of this, you know. Anyway. I like the way your earrings lay on your skin so brown. I want to sleep with you in the desert tonight, with a billion stars all around. I got a peaceful and easy feeling, and I know that you won't let me down. 'Cause I'm already standing on the ground. I found out a long time ago what a woman can do to your soul. No, but she can take you anyway. You don't already know how to go. Got a peaceful and easy feeling, and I know that you won't ever let me down. Already standing right here on the ground. I'm already standing on the ground. I get a feeling that I may know you as a lover and my friend. Voices whispering in my other ear tells me I'll never see you again. Got a peaceful and an easy feeling, and I know that you won't let me down. I'm already standing. Yes, I'm already standing on the ground. I like it on the ground when there's no one around. Like it here on the ground. Ooh, ooh. For you, dear Terry, and we share our love of our music, don't we? I'm just going to turn the guitar up. Hang on. See, I'm lighting engineer, I'm smoke machine operator. There's my new smoke machine controller. Because when I sit on the sofa to the front, I'm getting uncomfortable. Last night, I was here for 2 hours. My bum went asleep, you know. It started snoring halfway through. It's terrible. And it's funny, because just before I come on as well, the cats were both here, right? I've said this to you over the last couple of weeks, that the cats were here and they hang around. They're always all over me. A couple of leeches they are. And then as soon as this starts, they literally bugger off. But when it ends, they're obviously sitting outside the cat flap there just thinking, oh, what's he doing? 4 hours again, Dave. Yeah, I know, nightmare. And as soon as it ends, they come in and they sit here. I took a picture last night or the night before, and put it on the Facebook for you. I'm loving all the posts that are going on. Did you see the thing tonight about, you know, all the boredom? I shared it on the wall. It's these couple of kids, and they've got glow sticks, and the mum's obviously sellotapes all these glow sticks to them, and they just stood there looking quite ordinary until you turn the lights out, and then they're doing this dance. It's really good. It's really funny. And then there's that one with the guy, he's sellotaped his flour. He's got a bowl, he's doing some cooking, so he's makes double sellotape the flour, and as he's picked out, he can't pull it, and it's flipped and hit him in the head. That made me laugh. There's some funny people out there, and they're occupying themselves. And I was watching my friend today do a little live of his children in the garden, looking at their chickens, and they had a bit of forethought to buy chickens when this thing's, you know, when this all got a little bit, you know, busy, that shopping could become a problem. So they went somewhere and bought some chickens, and they were the last ones because all the chickens had gone from a place that sells little chicks, and they get, I think they're on, is it 3 eggs a day they're on from this little gang of chickens? It's all right, isn't it? And obviously, when it's all over, at the end of it, you've then got a nice, tasty little meal. You get your old, you know, KFC recipe, yeah? It's a win-win. And anyway, I was watching them today, and they're little kiddies. One of them is about, how old is he, 4 or 5? And they've named the chickens, and one of them's called Spider-Man. And it really made me laugh. One of them was called a meal, a dish, piri piri toyum kai or something, a kai meal, that a food that they like. It was named after the dish, but that was a chicken dish. It made me laugh. And one was Spider-Man, and one was called Chicken. Brilliant, eh? Kids, they're brilliant. Have you heard about this clap for the NHS? We'll talk about that in a little bit. We'll have a little chat about that. I've chatted to somebody today. Sue Palamarian Thomas, Evening D. So let's just flick down here. Let's see. We've got a lot of people, not a lot of comments. Ian Highland, Tina Crick, Andy Richards. Why haven't you got a profile picture? Oh, maybe we're not friends. Colin Geary, Gwen Hall, Marshall's tuned in. Nice to hear from you today, Marshall. Hope you've had a nice day there. Amanda's with us as usual. Hello, Amanda. Welcome along. I never see Mark on here. Is Mark okay? Danielle's on. Hello, Danielle. Chatted to your dad earlier. Dave Montana's with us again. Hello, Dave. Bill, John Stubbs is watching. John, she took a photo of you the other day asleep in the garden. You know, that was, what's it? That's privacy, isn't it? What's them rules of all that? You could sue her for that. John was asleep in the garden having a whale of a time, and she sneaked up, took a picture and put it on Facebook. In fairness, I've done that to my dad quite a lot. We was on holiday in Egypt last year, and he's asleep. But as he's asleep, because he's waiting for his teeth to be done, his false teeth started to slip. And it was ever so funny. He looked like a camel. And I was just hanging there, and I took some pictures of him, and I put it on his Facebook wall. Hello, Susan. Hello, Steve. Steve round the corner. Brad Fitch is tuned in. You all right, Brad? I'm going to do a John Denver show because loads of people ask for John Denver songs because you know that's something that I do. So my friend done me a poster today, Graham, and then somebody else, Rita, I don't know if your granddaughter is it, Rita, was sat there looking at it, and because she's got a bit of time, and done me a great poster. It would take me a year to do that. And that's really good. So I'm going to do a John Denver. We'll sort it out. I'll do an hour of John Denver, and I'll do it real serious. We'll have no messing about. I'll do the proper John Denver tribute show. I might even stand up for that, and I'll put a couple of guitars out, and we'll do it properly. And I've got some friends in America that love Denver, and a couple of people that sing his songs as well. So we'll get some requests on that, and I'll do my best for you. Hello, Wayne. Wayne down the road, right, Wayne? Glynis Redway, Wendy Westwood. Mark Ferrant's tuner. Where you been, Mark? You wasn't with us last night, I don't think. Malcolm Sargent, Tina Dare, Gloria Cantwell, Katie Howard. Hello, Katie. How long ago was that? I saw you up the pub. Goodness, years. Wendy Polly. John Williams is on. Rita's there. I've just mentioned your name. Andrew Coogan, Ken Thomas, and then Andrew Coogan. Sorry again, Sam Jones is on. Sam, I saw your acts tonight. Really good. It was really good. Sam is involved in the big Country Music Live, the Country Music UK Live site. I think we're up to 6,000 members. If you want to be a member of that, they've got shows on Tuesdays and Sundays, and more are being added, and they're really popular. It's like a little mini festival. There'll be 3 or 4 acts on, and they'll all sing for half an hour. It's really good. Anyway, let's get back to the music. Shall we? What's another nice... I don't know if there is anyone in love listening to the show. I don't know. I'll tell you what we do, because just thinking of this is a sweet little love song from a man called Paul Overstreet. It's called Be Mine. Paul Overstreet wrote the song When You Say Nothing at All, just to give you an idea. Now, you probably haven't heard of him unless you're a big country fan. You know, When You Say Nothing at All, he wrote that. And numerous others as well. And a lot of other people have had more success with his songs than he has. But this is a fun little song all about Valentine's Day, but it's got a sad end. On the 14th day of February, it's 1922, a little red-haired country boy ran all the way to school. All his buddies had a Valentine. For every girl they knew, he had one in his pocket made just for Betty Lou. Every time that he saw her, his little heart would melt, and he didn't know what loving was, sure knew how it felt. Then he slowly walked up to her, and not a word was said. He handed her his Valentine, and this is what it said. Here's my heart, you'd have and to hold. It's not very shiny, it ain't made out of gold. My love will last forever, and it won't fade with time. I would like to know, would you be mine? Would you be mine? I'd like to know, would you be mine? On the 14th day of February, it's 1933, he told her how he loved her. Then he got down on one knee. He didn't have a ring of gold to give to her that night. He gave his grandma's locket with words engraved inside. Here's my heart, you'd have and to hold. It ain't very shiny, it ain't made out of gold. My love will last forever, and it won't fade with time. I would like to know, would you be mine? Would you be mine? I'd like to know, would you be mine? This is the sad verse now, friends. So they met in 1922. They got married in 1933. On the 14th day of February, it's 1995. She told him how much she loved him with her final breath of life. Then she handed him a package. He opened it through tears. He found every single Valentine he gave her through their years. Here's my heart, I want to give it to you. It's a little torn and tattered, made of paper and glue. My love will last forever, and it won't fade with time. And I would like to know, would you be mine? Would you be mine? I would like to know, would you be mine? Could you be mine? I gotta know you're gonna be mine. Little song called Be Mine, that was. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? That's good. What? Let's liven you up a little bit. I don't know much about history. I don't know much biology. I don't know much about science book. Not much about the French I took. I do know that I love you, and I know if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. I don't know much about geography. I don't know much trigonometry. I don't know much about algebra or what a slide rule is for. But I do know I love you, and I know if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. I don't claim to being a student, what I'm trying to be. Maybe by being a student, baby, I could win your love for me. I don't know much about history. I don't know much biology. I don't know much about those science books. Much about the French I took, ooh la la. But I do know that I love you. And I know if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. I do know that I love you, I know if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. La 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 la, it would be. Like 'em like that? Do we like 'em like that? Do we? Yeah, what about, what else? One more, then we'll have a little chat. I see the bad moon, it's rising. I see there's trouble on the way. I hear there's hurricanes arising. I see those bad times today. Baby, don't go out tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hear hurricanes been blowing, and I'm hearing the end is coming soon. Oh yeah. I see them rivers overflowing, and I hear the voice of raging room. Baby, don't go out tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hope you got yourself together, and I hope you're quite prepared to die. 'Cause I think we're in for stormy weather. One eye's taken for an eye. Don't go out tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Don't go out tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Hey, if you want to share the show, you can share it around. You can follow me on YouTube. I've got a channel now that my friend set up for me, and I've got about 30 people following me. Please join that if you want to, and because you can see the other shows that I've done. I'm starting to put them on there. I might get rid of some of the early ones because they were a bit better before. You know how it is, don't you? Let's flick down here. Let's just see who's joined the show. Claire Elizabeth, PJ's on. Carol Ashdown's with us. Hello, Carol Ashdown. Shame I won't be seeing you next week, isn't it? Well, shame I won't see you because we like our little fix, don't we? You, me and Steve. Mervyn Footer's on. Hello, Mervyn. How are you doing in Norfolk there? I follow the pictures and bits that are going on. It's nice to see that you're together. And when I spoke to my friend today, I think it's quite interesting for kids, because kids don't really know what's going on, like the grandchildren, Merv, that you have there. They'll just remember that time when everyone was at home. And I remember as a kid, when Dad was off and then the Granddad come round, they were the best times, Everyone just seemed to be off. Or Dad didn't go to work, whatever that was for, because he'd be in bed and everyone was home. And they were just the best time, going to the caravan that we had on the Isle of Sheppey. Because we were all together, Mum and Dad weren't doing their work and doing things, and They were obviously bank holidays. I didn't know them, but they would have been bank holidays or little weekends or things that would come around, you know, extra days where we would all be together. So this is kind of big time, isn't it? You know, subject to the home life being okay, because that's not always the case. But I think for the most part, that everyone's got a bit of time, you know, that they have some time. They're getting some jobs done they couldn't have done before. I mean, I've done so many jobs today. And I'll talk about. I'll get that. I found something. My mum bought me today years ago. I was aware of it, but I'd forgotten. You know, I knew it was bald, but I sort of thought, look at that, and it stopped me in my tracks. It did. And if this, you know, I wouldn't have found that. But it's the Daily Mirror from the day I was born. And there's an advert for Sainsbury's in there. And there's an article about cats. But I couldn't find, I'll get it now, I couldn't find this horoscopes. So, here's a question for you. Oh, hang on, I'm trying to multi-hold things here. You know what we're like. When did horoscopes start going in newspapers? I just thought they'd been there forever. But yeah, of course, it's a bit of a new thing, isn't it? Probably years ago, they were a bit more sensible and realised that the planets are billions of miles away and can't have any effect on anything. But now we do star signs and we look at them, don't we? Money's going to come your way. If you read all the star signs, they're all the same. Money's going to come your way. Rub your hands together 3 times, and the love moon's there, and romance is on the horizon. It's the same. So there it is. And there's a lovely little inscription there. It is the Daily Mirror Year Edition that was for my 40th birthday, which was 2010. Yeah, it was. No comments. 2010. I'm going to have a go at the crossword in it tomorrow to see if, you know, we'll see if I'm cleverer than they were back then. It's probably very official, isn't it? Probably. Anyway, good evening to you. If you've just stopped by, it's nice to have your company. Vicky Church is watching. Where you been? Lovely photo. Thank you for sending me that nice picture today. Claire Elizabeth is on, and Wendy Smith, as we said, and Rosalie's there. We got to those names. Trish Jarvish is on. And people saying hello to each other. That's nice. Leanne Love. That's a nice name, isn't it? If you want to... thank you for that email address, Leanne. Thank you. I actually recognise your picture there. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're back with us now, Mark. That's good. And Andrew Steele. So, if you want to share it around, you can, or watch it. If you do have to go to bed, do you fancy a late one tonight? Because you are scoundrels, you lot. You know, last night, I was just a bit low when I saw that about Boris. It really not much gets to me with politics. Nothing does really. Don't really know many of the people. Don't care too much for it. But I know generally what's going on. That's the honest answer. But I've kind of got to know him a little bit, and rightly or wrongly, he just made me sad. And I will, on that note, because I put it on the Facebook wall, there was various comments on it. A couple were very unkind. A couple of very just unkind, and I just blocked them people. I thought, why are you even my friend? And I looked a little bit further into them, and 2 of them shouldn't have even been here, you know. Yeah, they're making nasty comments like that. Or maybe they weren't from around here or this country, I don't know. But it was just rotten, it was. So they're gone now. Because there's no, and then there was a few sort of medium comments, you know, why are you bothered about that, Steve, when there's so many people? You're not bothered about any of them. And I tried to understand why Boris had bothered me and not someone else. And I think it's this. Not only because he's our Prime Minister and we quite like him, but I saw a guy on there who was, on a few newses ago, who was talking, and he was very poorly, and then it said afterwards that he had died. And I felt sad. And the reason I think is this, is because when they put a face to the illness and we see the face talking to us or relaying their experience, or we see their home or their family, it then becomes more personal. It's not just a number like 700 or 500 today. We see that face. And I think if they put a child on there, or an old man, or someone on there really struggling and showed their life a little bit, and then they said the next day that we lost Charlie or something, we would feel extra sad because we have a little connection. Does that make sense to you? Because I think it does to me. And having watched Boris numerous times now, knowing the job he's doing, it's not about whether he's good at it and them. It's about that we've got a connection. I'm watching this man and now he's there. Yeah, I think that's why. Anyway, but there we are. So we're getting some... I don't know what all these love arts... I mean, love, I assume, means love, doesn't it? Are there any teenagers listening? I'm getting a sweaty back. Oh, I shouldn't have put a bra on. Oh, cheers, everyone. I'm having a nice time. I'm forgetting to drink. Did But I'm planning on going on a little bit later tonight. I'm going to have tomorrow off. Oh. Not off from the show. We'll be together at 10 o'clock. But tomorrow day, I cleaned my skirting boards today. I mean, obviously, I really am. I was cleaning the dust off the tops of cupboards that I haven't been up to like forever. And so, any teenagers then? Any old teenagers? This is a happy little song. It's the standard old rock and roll chords. This, you know. I'll show you what. If you play guitar, there's these rock and roll. Like we had that. Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch. Those chords. Would you dance if I asked you to dance? Would you run and never look back? It's them rock and roll chords. And it was songs like this from way back, but I think this is a 60s song that put them chords on the map. You know this, you gotta sing, right? Each night we have a quarrel, it almost breaks my heart. I'm so free, we're gonna have to part. Each night I ask the stars up above, why must I beat a tea? One day I feel so happy, next day I feel so sad. I gotta learn to take the good with the bad. Each night I ask the stars up, why must I beat a teenager in love? I cried a tear, nobody but you. If you left me, I would still go on loving you. If you want to make me cry, that won't be so hard to do. And if you say goodbye, well, keep on loving you. Each night I ask the stars up, why must I beat a teenager in love? Cry a tear, nobody but you. You're singing along, bud. If you say we're through, one day you make me happy and the next day you make me sad. I've got to learn to take all the good times with the bad. And each night I ask, come on, I want to hear you. Up above, why must I be a teenager in love? In love. Why must I? Why must I be in love? I know how sad that is. I feel like a puppet. I've got loads of foot pedals down there, so I'm in a cockpit. I'm all right until I have to get up. You know, I get really comfortable on it. Did you notice I've changed my sitting position? Because I was sitting and leaning forward. It's been giving me backache. I can't have it. I'll end up getting ill with something. So I've got I'm sitting back there, so I've got to bring things around me. You know, I need an assistant, really. But you can't be within 6 foot of me. So you could sit out there on the decking. I mean, it's sunny in there. It's a bit cold of it. I'll give you a blanket. Get one of them heater things that they have outside pubs. And you could sit out there just with the buttons, you know, and I'd give you a nod and like 2 winks with me and that and that. And obviously I'd let you in it. Well, I can't let you in, can I? I'd do you a cup of tea at the end of the night and put it through the window. You have to sit out there with the cats. You can tell me what the cats are doing. Let's sing one more song, and I'm going to just chat about the clap for the NHS. That's come my way from a few different sources this week, and I just want to tell you a little about it. Because a friend of mine has played the guitars and been involved in the singing side of it, and a few other people are. So it's a small world, isn't it? It's a small world. Anyway. Song about a boat. Man I know walks up that street, Working for the council, it's been many years. Takes no lip of nobody, let her off the gutter. She's in a bag, never thinks to mutter. And he packs his lunch in a sunburst bag, and the children call him Boogie. Never lets on, no, 'cause he once told me there'd be no secret but the money in his kitty. He's gonna buy a dinghy, call her Dignity. Sailor up the west coast, villages and towns. I'll be on my holidays, you'll be doing the rounds. And they ask me how I got it, I say I saved my money. I say, ain't she pretty? The ship called Dignity. And I'm telling you this story in a faraway scene, sipping down Reiki, reading Maynard Keynes, and I'm thinking about home and all that means, and the place in the winter for me and Dignity. Sailor up the west coast, villages and towns. I'll be on my holiday, you'll be doing the rounds. They ask me how I got her, and I say I saved my money. They say, ain't she pretty? The ship called Dignity. Someday on a ship called Dignity. Oh, a ship called Dignity on that ship. It's not my usual kind of song, but I haven't liked that. Before I liked country music, I like songs like that. I used to like Hall & Oates as well. Daryl Hall and John Oates? I used to love them. You know, I used to have their CD. And who done mine? Billy Joel. I used to have one of his greatest hits albums. Well, it wasn't mine. It's probably my dad's, but I used to like that. So there's this. Let me just find this little thing. I've put it on my wall tonight. My friend Joe sent me this. Callum Richards is with us. Zach Knock as well. Hang on. Peter Hamilton, Helen Parkin. Loving the Facebook. We love Facebook. Rita. Rita just said, Steve, I've got one foot out of the bed. It's dancing on its own to teenager in love. That means technically you're laying there with your legs open, really, Rita. So stop that. I could pull it up because you get chilblains. You know, if you fall asleep like that, you'll have all sorts of trouble tomorrow. Colleen's watching. Hello, Colleen, my fellow guitarist friend. How you doing? And it was nice to see you doing your thing today. And you don't have any nerves. I watch you, and I can tell when people are nervous. And you just do it, and it's so good that people just are playing music and doing things, you know. I would never sit on my sofa. I lay on the sofa. You know, but it doesn't work with this. I just sit on the sofa. Nicola Miller's tuned in. I'll probably get in trouble for saying that to Rita now. You wait till text me later. Who we got here? Helen, Bill, C, A minor, F and G. Yes, they are. That's what we was playing. Or you could have G, E minor, C and D, or you could do any of them really, depending on the song. Thought you're on early tomorrow. What day is it tomorrow? Am I getting in the muddle with my day? Is it All Request Wednesday? Oh, bloody hell. Is it Wednesday? I've got nothing in here that tells me the day. That's the problem. 10:53. Yeah, when you put a comment, put the time next to it, and it lets me know when you've said that comment. That really helps. Evening, you. Evening, Miss Kay. Thank you for that. And Russ Kitchen's watching as well. So I just want to look at this on here. How do we do this? Hang on a minute. I'm slowly mastering it. I'm getting there. So there's me. Look. So yeah, I was chatting to a couple of friends of mine. My friend Joe made me aware of this, and I was chatting to somebody else that told me. There's a charity song that's coming out. Let's have a little look on more. So I'll just read it to you as it is on here. There's various people that are doing songs. I've written a song, I haven't got around to doing it, but some words came along the other day, and there's a guy in America that's doing one, Brian Collins, and I was really hoping to do something on that, but time's just got the better of us, what happened yesterday. So I haven't managed to, but people are getting together and they're doing these songs. There's lots of them going on, isn't there? And this one's coming up, and there's like a connection of us, sort of, I would say, in the southeast of the UK. It's called Applaud NHS. Will be released on Friday the 10th of April with all the proceeds of the track going to the NHS charities and COVID-19. Urgent appeal to support the heroic staff. We can't thank you enough for everything. It's very nicely put. A lot of people are getting behind this. So if you look on my wall, it's just below the crumpets. Just underneath the crumpets, you will see this thing. And it was my friend Ben Newton. He's a nice lad and he's a great musician, but he's he's quiet about it. He doesn't go on about it, but he's very good. And I found out that you're playing guitars on this and doing the backing vocals in your little studio, and that's great. And so I've looked a little bit more into it. But if you want to have a look, you can see you get a little cheeky preview of the video on there. So it's just like Applaud NHS. Got lots of people behind it. Maybe this is one that we could get behind. And what do you think about that? It's nice that there's people want to do this thing. I mean, it's a hard time for a lot of people to give to things, I suppose. But when I read that, it does beg the question to me, raising money for all the nurses, what they're doing. Should all the nurses not just be on double time? They're not in a massively high-paid profession. Or the people that are on the front line, the people that are brave enough to go to a supermarket and sit on the checkout for 10 hours while we all come in frustrated and the tensions that are there. And they're working on minimum wage. And the shops are selling a lot of gear because none of the restaurants are open. So should they not all be on better wages? Of all the announcements we've had, and I'm self-employed and hopefully there'll be some help there. And then we've got employed people. There's help there. There's these loans. That's good and all that. But that's all for the people that are working from home or off. So what about all the people that are still going to work? They're just like, it's just normal for you. And that's fine, I suppose, but then there are people that are risking their life every day and going in. What do you think a nurse will go around 10 beds and all the mess and the coughing and spluttering and whatever else goes on? And then when they lose people, they're in contact with them. What do you think? A shame we can't do a phone-in, Go back to my BBC days, but just because, it's just, should they not just be on end of? If you're brave enough to get up and go to work, then we'll pay you really well, so that when this is over, you've got a little something more for your life and what you've sacrificed, because, Anyway, that's just some thoughts on that. But aside from that, that's not happening at the minute. So there's these songs that are going on. So that's an Applaud NHS. Have a look on Facebook, and if you'd like to join that group, there's thousands on there at the moment, and it's a nice little build-up for something. It's kind of one of the positive things that comes out. And I also think on this that we are all now aware of nurses, aren't we? Instead of it being that sort of thing, oh yeah, the nurses, oh yeah, well, yeah, get on with it. I think that another bit of silver lining that will come out is that the nurses will be appreciated much more, respected much. The whole profession, I don't think, will be, oh, they're just nice women that they care for people, so they do it out of love. I don't think it will be seen like that, well, not by me anyway. I think it's just changing the whole style of it all, isn't it? And then the outrage of these footballers, that's the other thing. That could change, couldn't it? But, all these footballers on 150 grand a week, and are they going to sign on? Was it something like that? They're going to sign on? Yet the club are paying in their full wages, yet the lower staff that work at the club have to claim the money. Don't add up, does it? You know, the footballers want to sort themselves out because they could end up, you know, could be turned on, couldn't they? There's a lot of public thing going on. Don't be greedy. 150 grand a week, spend a bit of your savings, you know. Don't know. I don't watch football anyway. Can't stand it. I know a lot of people love it, and you'll be going, be quiet, Stephen. You don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just know when people come across as greedy. Right, so where was we? Should we sing another song then? Am I bubbling on? I'll do that, didn't I? I've done a Neil Diamond. We'll do some more Neil Diamond in a bit. Let's do, oh yeah. I'll do a bit of country, all right? Let's do a couple of country songs for you. Because let's change that. Come on. I'll put my cowboy on because a lot of people watch me because they know my country music connections. And they'll be going, Stephen, why are you playing any country music? I hear the train coming, rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine, I don't know when. Stuck in Folsom Prison, time's dragging on. Let that lonesome whistle blow, taking me back home. When I was just a baby, Mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't play with guns. I shot a man in Reno, you're just watching the hang my head in prison, and I hang my head I cry. There's rich folks eating at a fancy dining, probably drinking coffee, smoking on a big cigar. I know I had it coming, and I know I can be free. So I let that lonesome whistle blow, and that's what tortures me. Free me from the prison if the railroad train was mine. You know I'd be a little further down the line and away from Folsom Prison. That's where I'm gonna stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow, yeah, blow my blues away. All my bags are packed, ready to go, I'm standing here beside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. The dawn is breaking, it's early morning. The taxi's waiting, blowing his horn. Already I am so lonesome I could die. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me you wait for me. Hold me like you never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Babe, I hate to go. Oh. So many times I let you down. So many times I played around. Tell you now, you don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I think of you. The songs I sing, they're all for you. When I come back, I bring your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me you wait for me. Hold me like you won't let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane, knowing I'll be back again. Babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come to leave you one more time. Let me kiss you, close your eyes. I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the times I won't have to say, kiss me and smile for me. Tell me you wait for me. Hold me like you never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane, knowing I'll be back again. Babe, I hate to go. I'm leaving on a jet plane, knowing I'll be back again. Babe, I hate to go. Whoa. Of course, it's one of my favourites, and I will do that when I do my tribute to John Denver. I'm going to set up and do a little tribute to John Denver night. So look, this is nice to have you stopping along. I hope some of you have been around from the start. I know people just pop in for 5 minutes. I do a bit of that, watch someone for a little while. But I sort of listened to a DJ, mate, Ian Neal, the other day. End up sitting there for an hour and a half. Which is, I just had him on in the background. I was doing some other bits, which is all right. If you want to tip me tonight, you're very welcome to. If you're out, you might buy me a drink, and that's what we have the little tip jar up there for. PayPal.me/SofaShow. I don't mind you doing that, and a lot of people have. Thank you, and that's good because it's managed to get me some bits and bobs that I need. So I really appreciate that. And if you feel you want to do that, you can. There's no pressure to, but if you want to, I've got one of my albums is on download. My friend helped me do that, so that's good. It's a bit awkward to post CDs out at the moment, but you can get it on CD Baby, the piano one I do. So that's good. And if you just tell your friends if you want to, and if you want to come back, I'll do every night. But yes, tomorrow we start at 8 o'clock. So tomorrow's obviously Wednesday. I thought today was Thursday. It is Wednesday tomorrow then, isn't it? You just get in a muddle, didn't you? When you're not doing your regular routines, or as some of us aren't, you sort of get in a muddle with it all. Bless us. Bless us all. It's all changing, isn't it? And I notice when I look out my window, I always see about 10 planes in the sky, and there's none. I saw a great picture of the place in Vienna, where all the waterways, they're all gone clear because there's no one paddling around. Oh, let's get me a little thing back up. Hang on, where are we? I've got to go to myself. There we are. That's it. All right, so let's have a little look here. Carol Thompson's on. Barbara Stewart, one of your favourites. I'm late. You're the traffic was murder. Well, you might have been on the road. Look, on positives, wouldn't this be a good time to go and start fixing the potholes? I mean, they'd obviously have to go out like one man with a wheelbarrow and some tarmac, but really, all the roads are clear, aren't they? Imagine the amount of work they could get done, but then I suppose there's not the people to do the job. But anyway, just a thought. So Wayne Denton's, hello Wayne, thank you for your lovely comment last night, Wayne. That was very kind, and I know what you do, and I know you're feeling the the upset of not being able to get on and perform and that. Or maybe not. Maybe you've done enough. Some acts may have done enough work and think, no, I'm all right with that. But I miss it, so I'd only be sitting on it doing this on my own anyway. John Oakfield's with us. Annie Hex, Darcy Ann. Darcy, can you do me a favour, please? Can you send me the link to the show that I was on? I did an interview with somebody, with Willie J. Hoovers, for Saturday's show in Colorado. And I found the site, but I can't find the link to the show. I know you normally do a transcript of the conversation, but I can't see. I can find the radio station. I've listened to that, but I'm just trying to find that program. If it's there, I'd really like to hear that. It was a great chat. We just did it down the phone. Technology's great. Carol Thompson, yeah, you're a bit late. Chris Bannister was on. Okay, then you got to eat your food. This says no bother. And if you miss a bit, you can go tomorrow and listen again. That's all right, isn't it? I can't grumble. Ben's just sent me a message. That's nice, the track. Applaud NHS. So I'm assuming, because there was more info about the person. I think the person singing it was on, was it The Voice? One of those shows he was on. Got quite far on that, and then that's one of the singers, and then the writers. I'm quite sure there's quite a big Southeast connection with this, based on the people that told me about it. Applaud NHS. Have a little look, and the video's good as well. You know, there's a few of them going around, isn't there? But this one's like been professionally made, because there's lots of people out there with talent, makeup, and camera people, and like Ben and myself, and singers and players that just we've got time. So it's great that they're into the projects. I love the one when I saw the chefs doing food for the people that need like Meals on Wheels, and you've got these top Michelin chefs doing their food, and they weren't. What I thought was good, they wasn't just bodging it. I saw this guy cutting a yellow pepper, and then he said a yellow green pepper. Then, of course, we normally call them green peppers, don't we? And he's doing it so skillfully, and I'm thinking he's putting the same amount of love as if he was serving the captain of West Ham football team, whatever it is, as he is into giving 98-year-old Hilda her afternoon tea. Jim Comfrey, welcome along. Thank you. So, just sorry, I missed this. Yeah, Mark Wickenden with David Barnes and Annie Humphrey. Is that making some sense? Then okay. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for that little. That's the people that are involved there. Jill Garwood and Vicky's tuned in. I can't go back any further in the comments because I came out of that bit. Okay, I'll listen tomorrow. You did sound good on Willie's show. You never let him get. Charlotte, where have you been? Charlotte, you've been in the kitchen again, haven't you? Munching your way through everything like a little hamster. Maureen Lincoln's with us. Jane Brazil's on. Hello, Jane. I assume Peter's okay. I assume he's maybe next to you. What is he doing? He must be... Is he bored? If you're seeing the family, it's all right, but get him working around the house. I bet he's been out and cleaned his BMW motorbike. Maybe he's been out there polishing it up and that. Because we've got time. Potholes have been done here in Coventry. Oh, have they? Oh, that could be good. So let's have a look down here. Oh, by the way, Wayne, I'm going to do a John Denver tribute night, one of those. I don't know if you've thought of doing one of them. I know you do one with your band on the big boats as well. So I'm gonna put the little ad up and then maybe do an hour just to see what songs people would want to hear. I might stand up, Wayne. Do the full Monty. No, that came out wrong, didn't it? Not stand up and do the full Monty, obviously. Facebook kids, just do it like stand up with a couple of guitars and do it like that. So who's we saying here? You listen tomorrow. Oh yeah. Well, Willie phoned me out, and obviously I'd done many years on the BBC interviewing people for forever and chatting, and I just said to Willie, I said, what do you want me to do? He said, just talk and I'll tell you when. I said, all right. He said, I'll ask you a couple of questions, follow my lead, and I can talk, as you know. And he asked me, and we did about 7 minutes of straight chat, and it was just a little history about me and my love of John Denver, because Willie does a John Denver show for the John Denver fans on Veterans Radio, and it was a really good chat, and I answered these questions fully, and we played a couple of songs, and anyway, right, so there we are. So what's the time now? It's 11:25. Has anybody got to go to bed? If you have got to go to bed, please say good night. And as I look through, I start to see who's going to bed. Let's play. This was in a film called Pulp Fiction. This was. Was a teenage wedding and the old folks west and west. You could see P.A. Julie loved the man herself. Young was shook, Grand Dime and rang a chapel bell. Shall I be say the old folks, you just can't tell. Ernest off in an apartment with a 2-room robot said. Food already was crammed with TV dinners and a ginger ale. When Pierre finds work, the mind's gonna work out well. Shall I be say me old folks, you just can't tell. Had a high-five phone one boy, they really let that blast. 700 new records are algorithm and jazz. When the sun went down, the rapid tempo of my music fell. Shall I be say the old folks, you can't tell. I sit up Chevy, cherry red and 53. Driving down to Wally's to celebrate that anniversary. It was FPL, was wedded to the loving mademoiselle. Shall I be say the old folks, baby, 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 can't tell. Cherry red 53. Drove it down to Orleans to celebrate the anniversary. And it was FPA was wedded to the lovely mademoiselle. Do-do-do-do. I said, I love you, say the old folks, you can't tell. Well, cheers everybody. Cheers everybody. Last night was fun because I did a bit of a more laid-back show. I wasn't feeling in a jolly mood last night, and I don't like sort of faking that stuff. It doesn't come across right. And so I just done a little hour, about an hour and a quarter of really, really nice songs, didn't we, Kirsty? We sang some really good songs, just very laid back, not a lot of chat. And then I said goodnight, and I went round there, and I just looked at my phone, and there was like 45 people watching. And I went around there, I finished my drink, and I don't know what I got out of the cupboard, some pack of crisps or something. And then there was still 41 people watching. And I thought one of two things has happened. Everybody that's watching's fallen asleep, or they're just watching, which is all right, but a little bit weird. So I came back and done another song. I came back and done 3 more songs because I just felt almost guilty that there was 40. It's like being in a pub and you've ended, and then you leave, but they're all still stood there. And I thought, oh, I felt bad. And this isn't even a proper gig. I mean, bar the little cheeky tips you give me, it's not like I'm on me fee, is it? And you've got to do your thing. And I sat down and I done 3 more songs. We've done a little triple encore. So maybe you knew I was coming back. I mean, normally when I do the 4 hours, I'll do 10 till 2. I do 10 till they cut me off, which is normally 2 o'clock. I think you get 4 hours out of it. I'm learning fast. And then and 2 people said to me, we knew you'd come back. No, but you didn't, because I wasn't coming back. If I didn't look at the phone at that point, I would have switched you off. But yeah, what are you doing? Is that called voyeur? That's voyeurism, isn't it? I mean, watching's one thing, but when you're watching that other kind, that's the voyeurism, when you're interested in what people are doing without them knowing, something like that? Or is that just called being a weirdo? Oh. That's so nice over there. I didn't have a drink last night. You lot did, though. Oh, look, again, that's laughter, is it? So these faces mean different things today. Okay. So if I say show me the love, we get love. And then we've got good for thumbs up. Then we've got some faces of things. Tom said that you left very early, so you should feel... Yeah. Listen, you shut your face, all right, mate? 2 hours I did. Normally you do a gig. What'd you do? An hour and... No, you'd probably do 2 hours, didn't you? But you normally earn a few £100 and all that. But then you have to do the driving. See? So it swings around about. And I thought, well, okay. My dad said to me last week, he said, you're doing 4 hours a night. I went, yeah. He went, oh, ain't that a bit much? But then you think, on a normal gig, you'd leave at 3 or 4, get there at 6. Hours setting up, chat, do a 3-hour gig, 2 or 3 hour gig, end at 11:30, pack away on the road by 12:30, in for, 2, 3 o'clock, them sort of times. And some of the gigs, when you drive a long way, cool. Let's get a bit of smoke. They can it can be a long old day out. Ben will know that, when you drive around and it's all the bit before. It's not just an hour and a half you're singing for. There's all the other paraphernalia that goes on with it. I think paraphernalia was the wrong word. That's like something else. But, so yes, that's all right. Do you like my glasses? Should I just start wearing them all the time? The only trouble is they look good when I look down, but when I look distant, I don't need to see anything in the distance. No, if I could afford it, I'd have the laser eye thing doing it. And I could afford it, really. it's not a priority at the moment, but I don't like the thought of having it done. I don't, because you can't shut your eye, can you? It's the one operation where you can't go, do it then, because it's on your eye. Oh, I think you all get that feeling, but my friend Rob had it done, and his eyes are so much better and loves it. So, anyway, let's sing you this. The song is 40 years old. 40 years old. How long will I love you? As long as the stars above you. Longer if I can. How long will I need you? As long as the seasons need to follow their plan. How long will I be with you? As long as the seas bound to wash upon the shore. How long will I want you? As long as you want me to. Longer by far. How long will I love you? As long as your father told you. As long as I can. How long will I be with you? As long as I live through you. However long you say. How long will I love you? As long as the stars above you. And longer if I may. As long as the stars above you, longer if I can. How long will I love you? As long as you want me to. And longer by far. How long will I give to you? As long as I live through you. However long you say. How long will I love you? As long as the stars above you. And longer if I can. How long will I love you? How long am I gonna love you? Well, folks, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, right? I'll tell you what, you know, I'm always very kind of honest with you. I need to have a wee, and I want to fill up my drink. So I'm going to, you're welcome to hang around. Or if you want to, if you need a wee or to fill your drink up, you can go and do that at the same time as me. I might grab a packet of, I found these in the cupboard today, right? I'll share this with you. These are the most dodgy, and I mean it in a good way, what is the word? Skanky old crisps. They're called Pom Bears. They're so nice. They're meant for the kids in their little lunch boxes, but I can buy a pack of 24 of them and do them in an afternoon. I know it's terrible. They're just so nice. I don't even know what flavour they are. And you can go in that Home Bargains at one of them shops, and they do like a copy of them. Oh, the cat's in. That costs the music stop. Cat's coming. He don't even look at me. He walks in and goes that. He won't look at me. It's very bizarre. And the other one. What are you doing? If this weren't going on, they come in that way and they come straight here. But they just go, and they actually went past it and they were looking the other way. Like, if they look that way, I'm not going to see them. Crystal, you tell your dad to bugger off, mate. That's funny. And that's, I went to put my glasses on and I've already got a pair on. I'm going nuts here. So I'm going to have a little break, I think. So Ellie Finnegan's tuned in. Watch, Ellie. I knew you'd be here. I just knew you'd turn up at some point. Karen Loveridge is with us. Liz Rennie. Jenny Roberts. Hello, Jenny Roberts. Adrian Freeman. Rosemary Watts. Trying to stay awake. Rocky Mountain High. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll do Rocky Mountain High and then we'll have the break, in case you nod off in the break. It's All Request Wednesday tomorrow. Send me a message to my inbox, my messenger, not on here. And I will... Let's do Rocky Mountain High. It'd be interesting doing Rocky Mountain High sat down, because there's a few high notes in that, but I'll have a go at it for you. If you stayed... Oh, there comes the love. So you stay there, Rosemary, and I love that name. That was my mum's name, Rosemary. Bless her. So it makes me smile when I see that word. Beautiful song. Crystal said, Dad said there's not enough smoke, he can still see you. Well, I'll tell you what, Dad, if you go upstairs and shut the bedroom door, you won't be able to see me at all, all right? Sort that out, would you? Sorry, Steve, I forgot about the driving bit. Just got used to staying up to 2 with everyone. Yeah, that's nice. You like it when I stay up with you. What was that? Oh, I forget. I'm just reading some of these comments there. Anne Rhodes is tuned in. I know I do. Are they long sets? Do I do long sets, or do the other acts do not long sets? You know, hour and a half. I was on one of my music websites before all this happened. Someone was grumbling. They wanted me to do 2 1 hours. Yeah. You drive a train or a bus or an aeroplane for like 10 hours at a time. I don't want you to sing for 2 1 hours. Bloody hell. Whatever next. Makes me laugh, all that. Singers, I only do 45 minutes because my voice. You talk for more than 45 minutes, don't you? So just get on. That's your job. I don't like singers that have books of all the words and all that laying out. I think that now big computers clicking them. I think if you've got a song sheet, if singing is your profession, that's your job. What have you got a big songbook for then? I just think get rid of them things. Make it look as slick as you can. You know. I know it's been nice to help some people with their setups as well. I've done a little training video of how to do this. So if you want that, you can let me know. It's not very professional. I'm all over the place. I'm only wearing my boxer shorts. It needs to have a circuit 18 on it for sending that out. Yeah, there'll be an influx of requests for that now. I normally wait till I get out there to do this bit. We're going to sing Rocky Mountain High for Rosemary. Then I'm going to have a little break. All right? If you've got to go to bed, that's fine. Say the night. And I think what Tom says, it's good. It's nice me sitting up with you. There is some kind of... What's the word? There's some kind of connection when more than one person's doing it. Like the clapping thing that people do. There's something, if you would never normally stand out on your own doing that. It'd be bizarre. And even if you're on a street where there's no one else there or a place, but just knowing you're collectively doing it, there's some kind of... There's comfort in unity, isn't there? There's comfort in what that... I can't think of the word. There's comfort in the masses, I suppose. It's not really masses. There's only about 60 or 70 of us. But if we sit up late together... All right, so I don't mind a little late. I'm on at 8 tomorrow, but, I'll have to just try and get some sleep. I keep getting up too early. So I'm going to have this, and then we'll have a little break, just for 5 minutes. All I do, I go and have a quick wee. I'm going to eat another pack of them crisps. I know. Oh. I found a Mr. Kipling cake in the cupboard as well. That's interesting. And a marathon. I was digging it. I found a packet of Spangles from like 1992. They're well manky. I'll tell you what we'll do. I was going to do it with a backing track, but I'll do it without the backing track, shall we? I mean, I can. This was a song that was written by John Denver when he was 27. It was it wasn't his first number one, but it weren't far off it. And it's the one that put him on the map in North America, in Aspen, where he lived. He sang about the Rocky Mountains, and he became the poet laureate. What's that phrase? I forget it. Of the Rocky Mountains, or of Aspen, or Starwood, something. I know he was a big deal over there. I see it on the Facebook. My friend Will is there's a stone where there's an inscription of Annie's song, and he said, if you come over, Steve, I'm going to take you there. There's another one as well on one of the album covers. I should go really. and see some of these friends on there and do these places. So that's where it was 27, and he moved to Aspen, and then he got there, and he felt like that he came alive when he went there. That's the idea behind the song. He was born in the summer of his 27th year. He was born in the summer of his 27th year, coming home to a place he'd never been before. Left yesterday behind him, you might say he was born again, might say it found the key for every door. He first came to the mountains, his life was far away, on the road, hanging by a song. The string's already broken, and he doesn't really care, keeps changing fast, he don't last for long. Colorado, Rocky Mountain High, seen it rain and fire in the sky, shadow from a starlight softer than a lullaby. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado, Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. His life was full of wonder, his heart still knows some fear of a simple thing he cannot comprehend. Try to tear the mountains down, bring in a couple more people, more scars upon the land. Say that he got crazy once and he tried to touch the sun, and he lost a friend but kept his memory. Colorado, Rocky Mountain High, seen it rain and fire in the sky. You know he'd be a poorer man if he'd never seen an eagle fly. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. Kind cathedral mountains, saw silver clouds below, saw everything as far as you can't see. Said that he got crazy once, tried to touch the sun, and he lost a friend but kept his memory. Walks in quiet solitude, the forest and the streams, seeking grace for every step he takes. And his sight is turned inside himself to try and understand the serenity of a clear blue mountain lake. With Colorado, Rocky Mountain High, seen it rain and fire in the sky. You can talk to God and listen to the casual reply. Ooh, Rocky Mountain High, the Colorado Rocky Mountain High. I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. Talk to God and listen to the casual reply. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado, Rocky Mountain High, Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. I hope that was. Oh, sorry, it's gone off here. My phone. Sorry, I do apologise. Now it needs to recognise my face. There we are. Oh, sorry that went off then. I've never sung that sat down. It's a song you need to stand up and really... Oh, we got a little bit up and really belt it out, really. Because to get the notes and that's hard sitting there. And I've got my big belly getting in the way. It's better than doing it with a backing track, I suppose, though, wasn't it? Sylvia Waller's tuned in. Hello, Sylvia. We've been having some fun tonight. We've had a little chuckle tonight. I've been sending some funny stories, you know. Darren's watching. Darren Beans. Can you see the old piano there, Darren? We've just had freshly cooked bread and butter pudding. Oh, I had crumpets way too early. I mean, who has crumpets at like 9 o'clock at night? It's outrageous. Hello, Steve. It's nice. Dad's laughing. Leona Clark's tuned in. And Liz Rennie's there. And some other friends as well. That's lovely. So, look. Listen. That's a couple of hours then of music. So, if anyone wants their money back, then you can't have it back. So I'm just going to go refresh my drink, stretch my legs, have a move around, check everything's still working, and then we'll sing some more songs. Do you want to do a little party set? Should we dim the lights, make it a bit funky? Yeah, should we do a bit of that? I'll do you one of my little party sets. I'll do at a wedding or something. I'll do you a bit of cheesy, fun wedding music. That's what we'll do. All right. So let me put a bit of music on there. Hang on. Bear with. That's got to go there. Hang on, mate. What are you doing? Hang on. Sort yourself out. It's all one-man band kind of work. I'll leave you with a bit of this, all right? So if you got to go, that's fine. Check me out tomorrow. It's a good time. So if you want to buy a midget, you can leave me a tip there if you want to. That'd be all right. And now's a good opportunity because you won't miss anything. But I won't cut it off. I'm just going to go out there. And don't start looking on the camera trying to follow me because I'm round there. You can't see me. I've checked all that out, you know. I'll leave you with a couple of these. Where is it? Leave you with a couple of tunes. Johnny Cash, have a listen to this. How you doing, all right? You okay? It's amazing how much food I can consume in about 3 minutes. It's frightening. Chris? So what do you think of the sofa show? Do you like it? Do you like the way we got the sofa? All the bits? Got the lights sorted out. The lights are good, isn't they? Bit of smoke. Over the last 2 weeks, I have put a lot of work into this, you know, a lot of learning, a lot of listening to people, a lot of going online and... Let's stop that. A lot of going online and seeing how people do it, ordering bits and that. And them lights look all right from here, mate. I'll tell you, they look all right. Look like I'm under a waterfall on a sunny day. Look at those. Look at them colours. Well, cheers, everybody. Did you get yourself another drink? Did you? Did you? It's a little bit late now, I know. But welcome to the Lead Lounge. Might put my glasses on there, you know, like really go for it. Like Ray Charles. Or Roy Orbison. It gets too dark, though. They're good on holiday, but they're a bit dark for here. Right, I've got to get in a coat. Oh, I found another pack of crisps. Look, I'm a growing lad. What have I had to eat today? Too much. If I went on that programme, You Are What You Eat, and they laid all my food out, you'd be shocked. It's just terrible. My friend said to me today, you're just eating too much. And I know they're eating too much as well because they bought a load of shopping and they're working from home, so they're eating loads of food. I know. It's outrageous. Boredom as well. And being hungry. Bad combination. Every day I was hungry, just have to chill out and just stay in bed and watch a film, but I don't know. I'm up at like 6:30 in the morning. My brain's busy. I have to do stuff, you know. Some of us are like that, aren't we? When I was younger, I could sit about all day, but not anymore. Annie Humphrey's tuned in. You're on the vodka and orange. So am I, babe. I'm on that. I had a vodka Red Bull. Looking good, sounding good from Larry. Good man. Oh, Larry, did you get my video? I sent Larry the video of how to do the setup. It's not hard. I mean, the sofa is the main thing, having a cosy thing. That's up to you. And then I put a black backdrop up, bought a few bits of me guitars and put my PA on the sofa. So it's there permanent. My little desk is there. A couple of little bits that I like my chimes. I like them. And I had some lights that I take at gigs. And it's all about positioning the lights. And I'll tell you a really interesting tip. For anybody that's going to do a Facebook show of any sort, cooking, talking, whatever. You can do a Facebook to yourself, a Facebook Live to yourself. You can go on, right, listen to this. Someone told me this. It was a great thing. You can go on and set, just before you go live, there's a little tab at the top, and you click it, and it says Only Me. You can do it to friends, public. Click on Only Me, then it will just come to your iPad. So then you can do your show and then you can sit there like I'm doing with the iPad. That's what I've got the iPad up. I position that and that light. Otherwise, because it looked a bit naff before. But as I could do it to just me without everybody else looking and feeling embarrassed, you can then put things exactly where you want them and make a nice little setting, which is what I've done. So really, this isn't hard. It's a sofa, some black cloth, some lighting, and dim the lights. I had to change the bulbs in the ceiling of my man cave so that they were dimmable and the right kind, so they could cozy up. And I had a little smoke machine in the shed, like most of us have. Mad, eh? But there we are. So should we do a little party set? You up for it? We could do a bit of rock and roll as well, couldn't we? A bit of rock and roll. Right. Oh, I need the guitar there. Oh. I know, it's not nice. It's not nice. It's not nice seeing an old man struggle. I know. I can feel your sympathy. I can feel your sympathy. I can hear your laughter. Chuckling away. Look at him struggling to pick his guitar up. I've dropped a crisp now, look. Cleaning lady, you get that. Right, so, let's get down here. Let's get it on. Oh, hang on. What should we start with then? Welcome back, everyone. It's midnight, exactly. It's Steve Cherelle on the sofa with the Sofa Show. There's a barrel in the marketplace. Charlie is a singer in a band. Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face. She says he takes her by the hand. Life goes on. Whoa, la 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 la, life goes on. Life goes on. Whoa, la 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 la, life goes on. Desmond takes a trolley to the Judas store, buys a 20-carat golden ring, takes it back to Molly waiting at the door. He gives it to her, she begins to sing. Life goes on. Whoa, la 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 la, life goes on. La 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 la, life goes on. In a couple of years they have built a home, sweet home, with a couple of kids running in the yard. Desmond and Molly Jones, happy ever after in the marketplace. Molly lets the children lend a hand. She stays at home and does a pretty face, and in the night she still sings in the band. Life goes on. Whoa, la 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 la, life goes on. Life goes on. Whoa, la 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 la, life goes on. In a couple of years they build a home, sweet home, with a couple of kids running in the yard. Desmond and Molly Jones in the marketplace. Molly lets the children lend a hand. She stays at home and does a pretty face. The night she sings in the band. Life goes on. Whoa, la 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 la, life goes on. La 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 la, life goes on. La 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 la, life goes on. Hey! I hope you're having some kind of wiggle, some kind of exercise, hopefully. Here's that happy song we started liking last week. Julia Fairchild, Stephen, it looks really good in there. I love your Sofa Show, Steve, says Anita. Do you remember this? Remember the film? If you're my age, 50, you'll remember. I only knew you for a while, never saw your smile till it was time to go away. Time to go away. Sometimes it's hard to recognize, comes as a surprise, and it's too late. It's just too late to stay. Too late to stay. Love never ends. We'll always be together. scene. Well, I was been together in electric dreams. Cost of friendship that you gave taught me to be brave. No matter where I go, I just close my eyes. Though you may be miles away, see you every day. 10 o'clock is too late, 'cause I just close my eyes. I close my eyes, love never ends. Well, I was be together, however far it seems. Well, I was be together in electric dreams. We'll always be together. We'll always be together in electric dreams. Love never ends. We'll always be together, forever far it seems. We'll always be together in electric dreams. We'll always be together. Do you remember the crack film that this was in? She fell in love with the computer, didn't she? Bloody hell. When I first got into pop music, I wanted to be a DJ. I was about 16, and this is the song that I loved. Hang on. This was in the film Mannequin, with one of the girls out of Sex and the City. Is that right? I'm looking in your eyes, I see a paradise. This world we found, good to be true. Standing right beside you, I want so much to give you. This love in my heart, feeding for you. They say we're crazy, don't care about that. Put your hand in my hand, baby, don't ever look back. Let the world around us just fall apart. Make it if we're hard to harm. And we can build this dream together, standing toe to toe. Nothing's gonna stop us now. If this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. 'Cause nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now. I'm so glad I found you, not gonna lose you. Whatever it takes, I'll stay here with you. Take it through the good times, see it through the bad times. Whatever it takes, it's what I'm gonna do. Let them say we're crazy, I don't care about that. In my hand, don't ever look back. Let the world around us just fall apart. Maybe we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can build this dream forever, stand this song forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing Nothing's gonna stop us now. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Look at the appreciation. Look at the appreciation there. Kerry Griffiths is watching. You normally turn up. You normally turn up a bit late, didn't you, Kerry? No nights here, Larry. Best wishes. I hope the video was good. And Humphrey. One little bit of Queen or maybe Fleetwood Mac. Sorry, manners, please. Neil Diamond. All right, let's do a couple of these. It's all requests tomorrow night. So you want Queen? All right, stay tuned. I'll get these in. Queen and Neil Diamond. Okay, Janet Maltby's watching. It's 9 minutes past, so that's about right. Diane G, thanks for the odd time check. It really helps me, that does. Trevor Allen, Trish Jarvish, Nessie's still on. Give me a big round of applause. Kenny Guy, Julia Fairclough. I love the Sofa Show, says Annie Hex. I couldn't see the name. Thanks for doing them. Oh, you're more than welcome. I'm going to do a few requests. Kira, if you'd like a song, let me know, because I'll do 3 or 4 requests there. So give me a minute while I find them. So we need Neil Diamond. Don't all start going mad asking for requests. Put them in my message for tomorrow. Neil Diamond. All right, Jim. And Neil Diamond. And what was the other one? See, this is my memory failure. Queen. All right, hang on. I don't know if I need my glasses on or off now. I don't like waiting to see. This is when it's a request. I do the requests on Wednesdays because I can organise it. When you ask for them like this, I mean, I can't find them. Now I feel bad. Now I can't find it. You know, requests on Wednesdays. I'll do these. Look, in the meantime, I'll do this while we're waiting for me to find it. Oh, Queen was just below it. Yeah, I found it. This thing, hard love. I just handle it, this thing called love. I must round to it, ain't ready. Because a little thing called love. This thing called love. It cries in a cradle all night, it swings, it just shaking up. I look like a jellyfish, and I like it. Because a little thing called love. There goes my baby. She really knows how to rock and roll. She's driving me crazy. Gives me hot cold fever. Keeps me in a cool sweat. Gotta be cool, relax. Get hip, get on my tracks. Take a back seat, gonna hitchhike. And I take a long ride on my motorbike till I'm ready for the crazy little thing I love. Oh, I gotta be cool, relax. Get hip on my tracks. Take the backseat, gonna hitchhike. Take a long ride, my motorbike till I'm ready for the crazy little thing called love. Oh, this thing called love, I just can't handle it. This thing called love, and I must run to it. Ain't ready for the crazy little thing called love. The crazy thing called love. Crazy, crazy thing called love. Crazy thing called love. Crazy little thing called love. Good request for that. What about, do we do, let's try this. Let's try September Morn from Neil Diamond. Oh, sorry, there we are. Here, Jim, let's do a couple of Neil Diamonds we've not done before. Stay for just a while. Still, let me look at you. It's been so long, I hardly knew you standing in the door. Stay with me a while. I only want to talk to you. We traveled halfway around the world, find ourselves again. September morn, we danced until the night became a brand new day. Two lovers playing scenes from some romantic play. September morning still can make me feel that way. Look at what you've done, become a grown-up girl. Hardly knew you, crying in your room. Look how far you've come from where it used to be, and not so far that I've forgotten how it was before. September morn, we danced till the night became a brand new day. Two lovers playing scenes from some romantic play. September morning still can make me feel that way. September morn, we danced until the night became a brand new day. Two lovers playing scenes from some romantic play. September morning still can make me feel that way. September morn, lovers playing scenes from some romantic play. September morning still can make me feel that way. September morning still can make me feel that way. September morning. September morn. I wonder if any of you knew that. It's lovely doing this. I get an opportunity, because I'm doing lots of nights, I get the opportunity, I'm doing every night. I get the opportunity to sing you more songs, I suppose. I know so many songs. Crystal, yeah, Dad said Hot August Night is the best out. Yeah, it's a good album. It's a very good. It's a live album, isn't it? That's nice. Yeah, but then Dad's old, isn't he? So that's probably the last album he bought, and that came out about 1997. Good evening. Oh, Jim's happy with that. Yeah, Jan's watching. Thank you. You're very well. A quarter past. We heard from our line dancer. Dad chose "Crazy Little Thing Called Love" for Mum's funeral last year. And that's a good song, isn't it? That's a lively song. Normally funeral songs are a bit more mellow than that, but that's a fun upbeat one. Good stuff. Oh, sorry. Jim, man, it's got to say tonight. Listen, no problem, Jim. I just do this because I don't sleep a lot, and I like to sing a few songs. We've got 35 people watching. If I was in the pub with you, I'd be happy with that, Some of my people, I don't get 35. I'm lucky to get 5. Some of my gigs are so dire. Anyway, well, they are at the moment. There's no one. Sorry, I didn't know requests were Wednesday. Oh, yeah, Wednesday's a request. Look, if you say the odd one on here and I see it, I'll have a go. But I don't like rummaging and looking for things. I just find that really unprofessional. So on Wednesdays, there's about 25 in already. Message me in my inbox, and I will find the song. If I don't know it, I'll do my best. And then it's organised, isn't it? I like things slick and tight, I just do. Wendy Schwoosh. I don't know if I pronounced that right or not. But there we are. Do I sing Vincent? Because you like that one. My son Steve has been in. Oh, Deb has said. Oh, Deb. Hello, Deb. And thank you for my drink the other night. And I just ate some corned beef in the kitchen, and I thought of you because you make me the lovely sandwiches. And my friend Deb has just said that my son Steve is going to be going into hospital with the COVID-19 after 1-1. After 111 have sent him in, and obviously you can't go and see him, can you, Mum? So, well, we know that most people that go in, most people that get it are fine, and that's all we have to go with at the minute, isn't it? So that's that. So you're gonna sit up for a little while then, Deb, are you? Well, in that case, Deb, and I recall that when I had a difficult time with a brother and something that happened some years ago, you were very aware of that, and I remember a couple of messages that we had, although it's a bit of a blurry time. I remember that, and something I saw on Facebook with a group that you're involved in. That meant a lot to me, that did. So is there anything I could sing for you, Deb? I know you'll be pulling your hair out and flapping and worried, as any mum, or any of us would, but mums and boys especially, it's a little bit, he's still your little boy, isn't he? And so you're in our thoughts, obviously. I can't help you with that, but I can sing you a song. I could tell you one of my terrible jokes. I sing at Deb's club. Can I tell them, Deb, about your club? Deb runs a country music club with Becky in Greenford. They've run it for about 150 years. It started after the Titanic sank, and they've done it for years, and it's the hardest place in the world to get to. No matter where you live, getting to this club. I mean, if there's ever a war, I'm gonna come to the club, Deb. No one to get you there. It's so out of the way, but we love the club. Anyone that sings there, and between the acts, I'll tell you this, but the acts, we talk about gigs where we like and where we don't when we're chatting backstage, and your gig is a nice gig, and we make the effort, and we fight through the traffic through Wembley and to see you because we love the gig. And it's always nice. You make us very welcome. Your smiley face, Becky's smiley face, and the kids, whoever's there, and the rest of the gang. And we don't get lots of people these days, do you? But it's just nice. And me and the Dean, when we come, we do that drive home, and it takes about 17 hours to get there and about 45 minutes to get home because it's on a Friday night as well. Greenford. Bloody hell. But anyway, that club, like all clubs, was in need of a bit of a facelift. And when they made the Freddie Mercury film, the film about Queen, they needed a venue to do some of the filmings in. And one of the last sort of old clubs around that area that was quite similar to the one that was in Freddie's life was there. And so the film people went in and they needed to change it and make it look the same as it did back then. So they painted it, they gave it liquor paint, they tidied the stage, the lights and the bar area. They spent quite a few bob in the club, kind of give it a little makeover, and just left it for you. They put some memorabilia on the wall and they used the venue, and the club got to have the little club done up, which is such a great thing, isn't it? And it's in the film. That's really a happy story, that is. It's great. You've still got the dodgy gold curtain up, though, that dodgy, cheesy, hidey-high gold foil curtain. that gets on your nerves when you bring in the gear and it goes all over your face and you can't get the split. There's about 1 million strands of it. And Ian Highland came down to see us because he lives near there. And he got on the stage to sing a song. So me and Lee, we put it all on his head. So while he's singing, he was covered in this Christmas foil. It was ever so funny. Got some and he kept a straight face. He just sang the song. That was funny. So what can I sing for you, Deb? Have you put a couple of suggestions on there? Should we have a little look? The lights look good tonight, don't they? Yeah. He likes... I don't do Runaround, Sue. That's Dale Shannon. The Runaround. Oh, no, that's not... I know of the song. But I don't do that one. What, the Runarounds? I know a couple from that era. Well, that's quite an old... That's probably about Johnny B. Good era, I'd say, isn't it? It's probably that sort of era. Steve Knight's watching. Can you please say that it's nice to see that my mum has woken up from her nap? Linda, on your feet, dear. Come on. We know you're nearly 70, but come on. There's no need for this. You've been snoring for ages. You need to go and make Jim a cup of tea. Come on. Jim's nearly 90, and he's staying awake longer than you. Crystal's got very old parents. They look young, but they're a lot older. I saw their birth certificate once. The picture, yes. Love the picture in the background. That is To the Moon and Back. Do you know where the expression comes from? I love you to the moon and back. It was in a book about a couple of rabbits. It was one of the little things. It was called, I think it was called To the Moon and Back. There was a series of books, and then someone put the song around it. And Dolly Parton recorded the song that I Love You to the Moon and Back. There's been a few versions of that. My ex bought me that. It's nice, isn't it? And I like that. It sits well there, doesn't it? It's just hung up on a bit of wire and a staple gun. It's not posh in it. I know it looks like a posh television studio. It's not. They could film record a film here and come and do it up for me, couldn't they? Oh, what about... Oh, okay. So Rita said Wind Beneath My Wings. So how about that, Deb, if I sing Wind Beneath My Wings? Should we sing that with... That's a very positive song. I Love You Forever, and you were the wind beneath my wings. I really feel for you, Deb, that's happened today, you know? Just the worry, you know? The percentages that he's obviously going to be... I imagine he's about my age, isn't he? So we know that the outlook is good, but the worry must just be terrible. And it's just the frustration that you can't go up there. I mean, that eases the worry, doesn't it? If the parent or the child can go up, you can see them, you can go in, see how it's going on. But the thought of not going in with anybody is just... Thinking of you, Deb, darling. You got a lot of love and you got a lot of friends around you, as you know. A lot of people very close to you. So let's... Dale's on. Dale's on. Hello, Dale. My friend Dale. DJ Dale. It's not, oh, yeah, so he said that. So Jodie is asking, what's the name of your cats? One keeps eating... Oh, is one of them down by the... Are they down there? Do you know what I should do then for tomorrow? I'll bring the food in the middle and then they'll come and eat there. Right, I've got 3 cats. One is called Toby, and I've had Toby about 60 years. Now, I've had him about 17 years. He's technically, in cat years, he's dead. I mean, he's living on borrowed time. He looks great because he's got black fur. He just looks like he's just been born. And he comes in, he's got a terrible attitude. He doesn't really like me. That's the bottom line. I've got a friend, when my bestie comes round, he goes to them continuously. It's all over him. A fickle cat. Don't come near me. And I just thought it's because he don't like me. But then, he's quite old, but he's all right. He's quite charming. And I like his kind of company, although he just gives me dirty looks. He's got a bad attitude, basically. And then I saw a picture of a cat that was for sale down in Kent, in Faversham, last year, about a year ago. And it's a cute little thing, and I thought, I'm going to go and get that. And I just did. And I went down the way, but I'd inquired about 3 different cats. So I went down to Kent. There was a lot of traffic, and I got this cat. It's only 20 quid. It's the most beautiful animal. If you've seen them on my Facebook pictures, it's the most beautiful animal. I mean, so affectionate. And then I realised, actually, how totally miserable and offish and anti-sociable my old cat is. Because the new little young thing is just sits on your lap, it's cuddly, and it wasn't me. It's him. And the other one's really nice. But then a lady phoned me back, right, from another cat I'd inquired about that was about 2 miles up the road. And she phoned me. She said, oh, are you still interested in the cat? And I said, I went and picked one up a couple of days ago. Oh, she said, and she was ever so upset. And this is the reason, because the little cat, it was a great, cute little cat, had the mum, and the mum had got hit by a car. Had been hit just outside the gates of where they lived on this farm thing. Oh, she said, because the mum's gone, and we're really worried because no one's made any inquiries. I think there's probably lots of cats available, and I felt really bad, so I went and got him. So I went from no cats to in a week having 3 cats. I know it sounds like that, but the old one, the old fart, he's out all the time. He'll go out for 3 or 4 days, walk in, look at me, wipe his muddy feet on the carpet, eat a bit of food and go again. He's obviously having an affair with some other family, But the other 2, and these 2 little ones, they're now both about 1 each. They are inseparable, and they're gay. I can tell by the way they cuddle. And I haven't taken them to the vet to have their hello there's chopped off yet, because obviously what's going on, they're old enough, but that's got to happen. I'm sure they know that's coming, but at the moment they're walking around a little bit confident, probably getting their end away. But I say they're gay cats, so there we are. So I'll sing. So we want to do a bit of piano, do we? Oh, that's interesting. His age. Well, that's a good age for what's going on, because it's just as obviously he's a strong lad then. And yes, and there's obviously people passing comments here. So the names of them, back to the cats, the names are, well, one's called Toby and one's called Smokey. I haven't really named the other one, but the other one's a very small cat, the little grey and white one. I'll put some pictures on later. The little grey and white one is such a small cat, even though he's fully grown. And he's the most affectionate. Every morning I wake up and he'll be there, like, on my face. But he's a tiny little thing. And but if the 2 little ones are in, and then the big one, like Toby, comes back, he comes in, they leg it, It's like they're still ruling the roost. Still the governor, as they say in the East End. Right, hang on. Bear with. Should do a little bit on the piano then. Okey cokey. If that's what you'd like. I know, seeing an old man struggle makes you laugh. Didn't think this through very well, did I? Not done this many times, this bit. There we are, that's better. That's better. Look, so that clips on there. That's really clever. That clips on there like that. So you can see me there, can't you? All right. Lift it up a little bit there. Put that up a little bit there. So, 2-2. Right, we're on. Ooh. So let's have a look. Must have been cold in my shadow. To never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine. You walked a step behind. I was the one with all the glory. You were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name. You know what, a smile to hide the pain. That you're my hero. everything I wish I could be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. Might have appeared to go unnoticed. I got it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Of course I know it. I would be nothing without you. Ever know that you're my hero, and everything I wish I could be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. With you as the wind beneath my wings. As the wind beneath my wings. Was that okay? I wish I could play piano better. I just wish I should have had them lessons when I was younger. But I have a go for you. Should we do a little instrumental piece? Would you like a little instrumental piece, just something? Because then I haven't got to think, I haven't got to sing. So. I like that. I wish I could sing and play at the same time. I can only do a couple of songs, but I ain't got my glasses now. Look, look, without my glasses. Oh, there we are. Oh, that's nice. We're getting a little bit of love there. A few love hearts coming up. Good stuff. What else can I sing on? What else can I sing on the piano? Let me think. Oh, you fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. Fill up my senses, fill me again. Come, let me love you. I give my life to you. Drown in your laughter. Let me die in your arms and lay down beside you. Let me always be with you. Come, let me love you, then love me again. This is for you, Deb. You know you fill up my senses, just like a night in the forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses. Come home and feel me again. Best wishes, Stephen. We look forward to seeing you soon. I don't often play that on the piano. I know some parts of that sounded a bit like chopsticks, so there we are. I know, I can hear you laughing. Some people, I had a band for a few years. You'll remember this, Deb, and others watching. And we did a lot of gigs. I had a very good band. I had a very good players around me. The worst person in the band was me. I was a bit crap, really, and they pointed it out regular. And I used to be quite adventurous, and I'd take the piano and do the odd song on the piano. And they were real pro musicians this time. And I used to just go around with backing tracks, having a bit of fun, but they took it a bit serious. And I would go on, and then I would try and do it. When I'm on my own, I can play piano all right, you know, when I get confident. But when you're not confident about something, that's when you make errors, isn't it? Nerves settle in. And I wasn't never comfortable without the guitar. And I'd play so many wrong notes, but I tried. I was a real trier. And I had to do a little instrumental in one of our songs. I went, and it all went wrong. I completely played it wrong. And my drummer went, he was drumming. I went, did my cat just walk over that piano? It really made me laugh. It was out of order because it was my band. I was paying his wages, but there we go. What about, should we have a little go at it? Should we try this? Look, all right, well, look, we can try this. Let me get the key. Hang on first. Let me get the key. I'd like to have a go at this for you. I don't do it on the piano ever, but I'll have a go. This is Neil Diamond, Hello Again. Jim, if you're listening to this is a worldwide exclusive to my audience of about, I can't see without my glasses. Let's have a go. Hello Again. It's in the film called The Jazz Singer. Bear with me, Jim. Bear with. Hello, my friend. Hello. Just called to say hello. And I know it's late, and I couldn't wait. Hello, my friend. Hello. Just called to say hello. I couldn't sleep at all. And I know it's late, but I couldn't wait. Hello. Maybe it's been crazy. Maybe I'm to blame. Put my heart above my head. We've been through it all. You love me just the same. You're not there, but I just need to hear. Hello, my friend, hello. I just called to say hello. I think about you every night. You're there at home, and I'm here alone. Hello. It's good to need you so. It's good to love you just like I do. when I hear you say, it's nice playing it like that, isn't it? It's nice, that. And if I was a bit better, I'd do them on their own. Well, look, thanks for your company. Look, I'm very, very pleased with the turnout tonight. I'm very happy, and then we're halfway through. So well done on getting to the halfway mark. I know you're going to probably go to bed in a minute, Jim. I'm getting to know your habits. I think Deb might be up for a little while tonight, and that's all right. We'll be here for a bit longer. It might end up, Deb, it's just you and me, and we will outlive them all. Not live them all, you know, they're all fade off and go to bed, all the lightweights. Oh, where's me drink? Let me get me drink. I need me glasses and my drink. Do you want me to do a couple more on the piano? Or do you want me to, I don't know. You can't see me belly there, can you? Hello, my friend. I'm just going to go and have a quick wee. I'll only be a minute. Turn that bloody row off, Stephen. Look, I've just gone in the bedroom, right, and I've taken a picture of the cat. He's fast asleep, right? The nice one, the really friendly little one. I'm now gonna. I can't comment with a picture. Can you not? Oh, okay. I can't comment on my own post. How'd you do that? Hang on. Oh, I thought I could share a picture of you. Oh, okay, not to worry. I'll put it on later then. Oh, that's annoying. How do that? Yeah, Jim Comfrey. Thank you, but it's nice for you too. You play the piano. Cheers. That's nice. Right, let's do a. I'm trying to think what else I can play on it. I can't really play a lot. I never had any lessons really. I do get the hang of it. Once I play it a couple of times, I'm all right. So you'll have to watch me rehearse it. seen people doing virtual lessons. Have you seen them doing the lessons online, which I think is fantastic, you know? I should have a couple of them, shouldn't I, really? Brush up my skills, you know? What about this? Where have all the flowers gone? A long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? A long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Gone to graveyard, young girls, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the young girls gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young girls gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young girls gone? They've gone to young men, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they learn? Where have all the young men gone? Gone to soldiers, everyone. Where have all the young men gone? Long time ago. Where have all the soldiers gone? They've gone to graveyards, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the graveyards gone? A long time passing. Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time ago. Where have all the graveyards gone? They've gone to flowers, everyone. I wonder, will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Are you getting tired? I'm not. I've got my drink over there. My drink's all the way over there. I need a little thingy. What's the time? 1 o'clock. Right, we've only got about 3 hours left, all right? They're going to cut us off. Let's find a little song to do on here then, shall we? I tell you, let me get a bit of my drink and we can chat. Cheers, everyone. I know we've got a couple of favourites over at the old Greenford Club. I know we have. Of course we have. Yeah, what about this? What about this? It's one of a lot of our favourites, actually. Let's have a try. I'll do my best. Listen, just because I'm playing it here, Deb, don't be asking me later in the year to bring it there because we've got them dodgy stairs. I mean, it's hard enough getting myself up them stairs without carrying this up. I know what you're thinking. Although we could do it, but the keyboard has sandwiches, right? So if the keyboard gets a round of sandwiches, then it's up for negotiation. He's an hour away from riding on your prayers up in the sky. 10 days on the road, barely gone. Fire softly burning, supper's on the stove. The light in your eyes keeps me warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old phone feels like a long-lost friend. Hey, it's good back home again. Do you have some strings? Hey, it's good getting back home again. Sometimes this old phone feels like my long-lost friend. Hey, it's good being back home again. And all the time that I can lay this tired and old body down. Fed soft upon me, kisses I live for, love that lights my way, happiness living with you brings me, sweetest thing I know, spending my life with you. Little things made our house. Fire softly burning, supper's on the stove. The light in your eyes keeps me warm. Hey, it's good being home again. Old phone is just like my old friend. Good being home again. So you didn't even notice that, did you see? If you do it when the song's still playing, you get away with it more. Well, oh, that's better. Oh. I just need a sofa seat for the piano, really. Oh, I had some crisps there. Huh. A little bit of that on. Oh, that's more comfortable. Welcome to the Sofa Show. Now, I'm not out of breath. I only come from over there. How could I be out of breath? Of course I'm out of breath. I'm carrying I'm nearly 14 stone. Can you believe it? I hear you. Calling me a liar. Are you laughing, Deb? Back home again, thanks, Dale. Yeah, cheers. Oh, that was all right. That come on. Just what I need to bring myself back down after a wonderful evening. Chilling to you. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. If you carry on like this, we might have to cancel the Netflix subscription. Oh, yeah. I've got that. Well, I've got it. But I gave someone the code. I think there's about 100 people on mine now. They won't let me on. I'll have to change the password. But have you ever been hacked on that? It's bizarre, because when you do get hacked, it's quite easy, I think, to hack someone. And then I go and I look, I think, I didn't watch that. There'll be some weird, Bruce Lee film. I think, you watch, I haven't watched it. And I look through and I think, who's been on this? And then, you've obviously been hacked by someone in somewhere else. And so you have to change it, didn't you? I'm on the big. Take a picture, Crystal, on the big screen. Send me a picture on the big screen. I want to see the TV though as well. I don't want it close up. I want to see the surrounding of the TV and the old sideboard. Does your mum still put the doilies on the sideboard? Has she gone to bed? She's probably gone to bed now. Dad said you're way more than country. He's clapping. That's nice. 8 o'clock, you've got to do the clapping. They're going to do, do you know they're going to, because one of the frontline people are delivery drivers that are still getting the goods around, and they're going to do a clap for the delivery drivers tomorrow, any time between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. That's when they're going to do that. That's good. Did you think, was that funny or not? No, probably not. Stephen Proctor's tuned in. Good. Love that tune. Hazel says you don't need lessons. Play with your heart. I can't read music at all. Well, I know how it works, but I can't really. I do the ear. As long as there's no black notes, I have a go. Oh yeah, I just said that about the cat. I've got to send. What's that? I get lost about what the comments mean because they're just. I know you're answering what I'm saying, but when I look at it a couple of minutes later, it's funny that, isn't it? So having 5 different conversations. Anyway, look, thanks for starting. It's 1 o'clock then, so we'll sing a few more songs, Sheree. Shall I just sing a few that I like? Do you want to? Should we do? What do you want to do? Oh, or do you want to go a bit party? Sarah Louise, where have you been, love? We've been waiting for you. Now she's turned up. Sarah's my future ex-wife, Sarah. She doesn't know it yet, but we have a little chat every day. I phoned her this morning because we've done some guitar lessons, and she's done a really good version of Humble and Kind. I'm going to sing you Humble and Kind, all right, Sarah? That answers that question. Let's find that song for you. It's on me SofaShow. Let's find Humble and Kind because it's such a good one. I've got this one for you, Sarah. You might want to do that. All right, it's enough of that. Where's Humble and Kind? I didn't talk to Charlotte. I said hello to Charlotte, but I wanted to talk to her a little bit more. I forgot about that. Oh, no, that's a SofaShow request. What the main sang, I think. Bear with. Humble and Kind. Oh, it's up here. God, look at all these songs in here that we've sung. We've been doing so many songs. There it is. It's in the blue. Right, I'll sing this for you, Sarah. This is a lovely song about just staying humble and kind from Tim McGraw. A girl did it first. I can't think what her name is. I think, well, I won't play guitar. I'll just sing it without the guitar, shall I? But yeah, so I phoned Sarah this morning. I caught her obviously unaware. She was on some kind of treadmill thing. And, you know, to be honest with you, I mean, she's a good-looking girl, but honestly, that didn't shine through on today's phone call. Because she's sort of mid-exercise and all that. And I think I had the camera, you know, when the camera goes up and you can see about 6 chins all hanging down, big jowls in there, sweat, big hairy, because she hasn't shaved either because she's, you know, I'm growing a beard as well. So me and Sarah are both growing beards. I'm doing South Essex and she's doing North Essex. So we've got the beard thing going on. But hers is considerably more developed than mine. I mean, I'm a few days behind, but there we are. So this is it. It's called Humble and Kind. There's a light by the front door. Don't forget the keys under the mat. Childhood stars shine. Always the humble and kind. Go to church 'cause your mama says to. Visit grandpa each chance that you can. It won't be a waste of time. You're always the humble and kind. Hold the door, say please and say thank you. Don't you steal and don't cheat and don't lie. I know you've got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. And when the work you put in's realized, let yourself feel the pride, and always always stay humble and kind. Don't expect a free ride from no one. Don't hold a grudge, and here's why. Bitterness stops you from flying. Always stay humble and kind. Know the difference between sleeping with someone and sleeping with someone you love. I love you's not an old pickup line, so always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, and say thank you. Don't steal and don't cheat and don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When the dreams you dream come to you, when your work you put in's realized, let yourself feel the pride. Always stay humble and kind. When it's hot, drink beer and a popsicle. Turn off the AC, roll the windows down. Let that summer shine in. Always stay humble and kind. Don't for granted the love this life gives you. When you get where you go and turn around and help the next one in line. And always stay humble and kind. Don't take for granted the love this life gives you. When you get where you go and turn around, help the next one in line. Always stay humble and kind. We like that, don't we? I'm really proud of you, Sarah, for picking up your guitar and just having a go. That is what it's all about. And I reckon there's a lot of people that watch these shows on the internet and all of that. Just got to tune this. I forgot to retune it after Rocky Mountain High. There we are. Yeah, there's probably a lot of people watching. They've got guitars or instruments and they never play them. They might buy a guitar, get it for their birthday. They've never really done anything on it, you know. And maybe now's a good time that you could have a little go. You could learn something, couldn't you? That'd be nice. It's very. I've got it very comfortable in here, you know. There's no room for anyone else really. It's got, not with all the crisps and the food. When I put a bit of smoke on, you can really see the lights. They really shine out, don't they? Close the door. Da, 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 da. Fabulous, fabulous future ex-wife. Why is that strip always? Sorry, I do always. Yeah, I always play that around you. I know. Why do I always play this? I don't know. It is a cheat, really. There we are. So, there we are. Gemma Playford's with us. We love this song, Humble and Kind. Love the song, Steve Cherelle. Thank you, but you have something on your. I got Sarah today. You can try this on someone tomorrow. I said, Sarah, you got something on your chin. She went like that, and I went, no, not that one. Meaning the other chin. It's funny that is. Some people don't like that though. Some people look like, it's out of order. But it's only a humorous little line. Was that the old smoke coming around? See, you can see the lights now, can't you? What's right on your chin? It's funny, wasn't it? Listen, the photo, we done a little FaceTime, and I did take a cheeky snap of while you was on the thingy, but I've deleted it. It's gone. But I sent it to you. You wasn't looking your finest, you know. But that's photos for you. So we did have a chuckle to that. When you do it, because when you do a FaceTime, you always normally you're looking up like that in here. It's funny when you take a picture of the. I've had it done to me, and then someone sends you the picture, makes you laugh. I would never share it. Don't worry. Okay, so anyway, you're up late, dear. You're up late. Quite a few of us are still up late. Well, we're going down in numbers. We was clipping about 90, 100 today at the start, and I know people wander off to bed. That's all right. That's okay. If you got to go to bed, that's all right. That was funny, wasn't it? That little post dipping me fingers in the water. I don't know if I put that one on today or not. I saw a great one today of a guy that he's got a milk carton and he was sat by what was it? The washing machine. He's put his iPad in the washing machine and it's of a airplane taking off, and he sat the other side of the washing machine like it's like he's on a plane. It ain't till you pan out you see he's not on a plane. But it was really thoughtful. It's really it was good, that was. Anyway. Oh. Where's that gone? Because everything's black here, Stephen, that's why. I'm going to sing you a song that was written by a bloke called John Stewart. You won't know him. It's a nice song, this is. It's called Armstrong. Black boy in Chicago, playing in the street. Not enough to wear, not enough to eat. But don't you know he saw it on a July afternoon? Saw a man named Armstrong walk upon the moon. A young girl in Calcutta, barely 8 years old. Flies that swarm the marketplace, see she don't get old. But don't you know she heard it on a July afternoon? Heard a man named Armstrong that walked upon the moon. The rivers are getting dirty, the wind is getting bad. War and hate are killing us, the only life we have. But the world all stopped to watch it on a July afternoon. Watch a man named Armstrong as he walked upon the moon. And I wonder if a long time ago, somewhere in the universe, they watched a man named Adam walk upon the earth. And I wonder if a long time ago, somewhere in the universe, watched a man named Adam as he walked upon the earth. It's like a little old folk song, that is, isn't it? A bit like this one here. Here's another song like that. This is like a little old folk song. Have you seen the old man in the closed down market, picking up the papers with his worn out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, hands held loosely by his side. Yesterday's papers telling yesterday's news. So how can you tell me that you're lonely and say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand, lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something I know will change your mind. Have you seen the old girl who walks the streets of London? Dirt in her hair, the clothes all in rags, looking at the world o'er the rim of his teacup. Each tea lasts an hour, and he wanders home alone. So how can you tell me you're lonely, and say for you the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand, lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something I know will change your mind. The all-night cafe, it's 11:15, and the same old man sitting there on his own, looking at this world or the rim of his teacup. At each tea lasts an hour, he wanders home alone. You sing, so how can you tell me you're lonely? Say for you, the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand, lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something I know will change your mind. There I'll show you something that I know will change your mind. You remember me when the west wind moves. Do, 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 do. We like this step. You place gold on the finger. You give love like I've never known. You gave life to our children and to me, reason to go on. You're my bread and I'm hungry, and you're my shelter from life's troubled wind. You're my anchor in life's ocean. Most of all, you're my best friend. And I need hope and inspiration. You're always strong when I'm tired and weak. I could search the whole world over, you'd still be everything I need. Sing along, come on. You're my bread when I'm hungry. You're my shelter from life's troubled wind. You're my anchor in life's ocean. Most of all, you're my best friend. You sing that, come on. There's a song all about turning into your dad. Last night we brought the children by to visit their grandpa. It's plain to see they're truly part of him. While we were there, my grandpa took some old photographs. He sure looked a lot like me back then. With the way I do, more and more each day. find I'm like you more today. Notice I walk the way he walks, talking the way he talks. I'm starting to see my father and me. Today I took my wife for a walk down the old dirt road where my daddy brought my mom so many times. And we found the time to mention things we never had before, and share some thoughts about the family life. Seeing my father and me, it's how it's meant to be. Find him more and more like him each day. And I'm walking the way that he walks, I'm talking just the way that he talks. I'm starting to see my father and me. Looking back, can't recall the times we disagreed. I couldn't take all them old-fashioned ways. And the more I try to prove him wrong, the more I prove him right. Now I know why he stood by me when I went through that stage. Seeing my father and me, it's how it's meant to be. Find him more like him each day. I notice that I'm walking the way he walks, talking in the way that he talks. I'm starting to see my father and me. I'm starting to see my old dad and me. It's nice I've not done that on the Sofa Show before. That's a Paul Overstreet song. We spoke about him earlier, didn't we? What up my nose that bit? God, orange juice. Oh. I don't want to sneeze. Just 2 hours left, all right? Bear with us. Bear with us. Have we got a late bar tonight? Have we got an extension on it? I don't know. Let's have a look. Who's it? We like that one. Watching with me. Getting tired now, I'm afraid. Good night, mate. Listen, cheerio, Tom. Thanks for stopping. I'm a bit tired as well. I'm going to do a couple more, then I'm gonna call it a night. Nice song. This is, yeah, I know. It's a lovely, great song, isn't it, Sarah? Sarah's not going to talk to me on FaceTime anymore. I'm going to FaceTime you in a minute. No, I'm not. I'll chat to you tomorrow. Mick Sweetman's watching. Good, good, good. You're my anchor in life's ocean. Traditional country, that is. Lovely. Do love this song. It's a nice one, isn't it? How many club nights have you had, Deb, when you've ended with that, eh? All the people on the floor doing their thing. This is a story of praying to God and not getting what you want. And at the time you think, I really wanted that, and but then years later you look back. And you look back and you think, oh, it was good that I didn't get that, because you don't know why. So I know that you pray often, Sarah, of a night that that you'll get me, that you'll get Steve Cherelle, that I will fall in love with you, but I won't. You're far too old, and that's that. But you pray them prayers, and that's not going to happen. But one day you'll realise why not, because someone better will come along or something. You'll look back and think, oh yeah, I did used to pray every night for that, but it didn't happen, and that's it. So that's what this song's about. I'm only messing there. This is called The Unanswered Prayers. It's a Garth Brooks song written by a chap called Pat Alger. Just the other night at a hometown football game, my wife and I ran into my old high school flame. I introduced them, the past came back to me, and I couldn't help but think of the way things used to be. She was the one I wanted for all time, and each night I'd spent praying that God would make her mine. And if it only grant me this wish I wished back then, I'd never ask for anything again. Sometimes I thank God for the unanswered prayers, and remember when you're talking to the man upstairs, that just 'cause he doesn't answer doesn't mean that he don't care. Some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers. She wasn't quite the angel I remembered in her dreams. I could tell the time had changed her, and her eyes too it seemed. We tried to talk about the old days, there wasn't much to do we could recall. The Lord knows what He's doing after all. And as she walked away, well, I looked at Sarah, my wife. Then and there I thanked the good Lord for the gifts in my life. Sometimes I thank God for those unanswered prayers, and I remember when I'm talking to the man upstairs, just because he doesn't answer doesn't mean he don't care, you know. Some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered. Some of God's greatest gifts are too often the unanswered. Some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered. Oh, prayer. Isn't that just perfect? One of the songs from my Ivory collection is this. Isn't it rich our pair? Me here at last on the ground, you in midair. Where are the clouds? Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, and one who can't move. Where are the clouds? There ought to be clouds. Just when I'd start opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours, making my engines again with my usual flair, sure of my lines, but no one is there. My fault I feel, losing my timing this way in my career. Where are the clouds? There ought to be clouds. Don't bother, they're here. Isn't it rich? Isn't it queer? I thought that you want what I'd want. So sorry, my dear. Where are the clouds? There ought to be clouds. Well, maybe next year. Carol Thompson, gotta go. Thanks for the song, Steve. See you, Carol. Donna Carroll, you're still there. 129. I'm sorry if you're yawning. Hopefully that's because you want to go to sleep and you're not bored, dear. But listen, if you've got to go to bed, you go to bed. You get your beauty sleep. You don't. We'll have a chat in the morning, as we all will. We can have some little text messages, can't we? It's been nice to sing for you as usual. It's always nice to sing for you. And each night we do quite a lot of different songs, don't we? Just see where we go. And so thank you for coming to my little sofa show. I'm going to do you one more song. If you all go crazy, we might get one more. And then we've got to go because the caretaker comes around and throws us out. We don't have a lot of time. It's raining out. I've got to drive home. All the things we don't have to do, eh? Oh, dear. Set looks good tonight. The old set looks all right, doesn't it? The set looks good. So, I hope you've enjoyed the few songs that we've done. You can show me a bit of love if you want. Can you hear me? 2212 2222. I'm going to sing a song now, Deb. And what I've done with this song is I've got 3 songs and put them into one. No one else has done this. I'm not copying a little medley. It's just a little idea. I've got Amazing Grace, which I've always loved that song. It's very much a religious song, isn't it? When a big yawn comes, you can't stop it. Amazing Grace, and then Special Absent Friends from Wes Cardi, and then Old Lang Syne, because I love the song Old Lang Syne. You only get to hear it, obviously, at New Year's Eve, but it's a great, it's a great song. So I've got all 3 of these. I've just put them into a little medley of songs, those 3. And I think you'll know all 3, as most of us will. Absent Friends was written by my mate Wes from Suffolk. So, that's a nice. Oh, look at the love. That's nice. So, I'd like to sing you this. I did it the other night because it was just because I wanted to sing it the other night. So, let's put that on there. So that's right. So you got that. You go. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. That's me practicing, that is. So this is it. Whole Lang Syne, but with a bit of Special Absent Friends and a bit of Amazing Grace in there as well. Amazing grace, sweet the sound, saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fear relieved. How precious did that grace be, the hour that I first believed. So raise your hands to absent friends, 'cause every they'll always be there in our heart, our special absent friend. When it's time for us to go on our long journey end, we'll never be on our own, you see. We'll be with the absent friends. So raise your hands to absent friends, for every road must end. You'll always be there, our special absent friend. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot for the sake of the old anxiety? For yes, for the sake of old anxiety. We love you so, how special, absent friend. Should old acquaintance be forgot, never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot for the sake of old anxiety? For old anxiety, for old anxiety. Take a cup of kindness, yes, for the sake of old anxiety. That's nice. A nice little bit of Crystal, you still there, love? You're still hanging on. Always remote. Does it? Yeah, it does, isn't it? Amazing tonight, Steve. Would you like me to sing you your song, Crystal? It's nice that you've stopped by. Crystal's a friend of mine, and I'm very good friends with her mum and dad. And then I knew them when you were made. I mean, I wasn't there obviously that night. I don't know. I think James was. And then you come along, and I've known him your whole life, and now you're sort of all grown up and married and all that, which is great, and your sister as well. And but I just remember you sort of that big, all them fun times with all the in-laws, wasn't it? Because all the aunts and uncles and some happy days. I drove up the driveway of the old rectory the other day. I was over there doing a gig somewhere, and I went down and I drove up. It's still the same, that big old house. I'm going to find that song for you. Lovely show, 1:43, lovely mix of the three songs. It works all right, that, doesn't it? I need to do it a few more times to get very good at it, but no, I have to go now. Annie Hex has got to leave us. Night, mate. See you later, Jimmy. It's nice when people say the night. I like that. Donna Corwell was watching. Hazel Louise Gannon. Great night, Steve. Thanks. No, listen, you go to sleep. Still here with Dad. Crystal's still here with Dad. So where's Mum? We really missed the rectory. Yeah. That dodgy bar, wasn't it? That dodgy old bar. That was held up with, like, just hope, really, wasn't it? Old flopped wallpaper and Gary walking around like Basil out of 40 Towers. And Barbara flapping in the kitchen saying, Gary, do your bow up. Straighten your jacket. Gary. We're talking about a place called the Old Rectory in Basildon, which was a cabaret venue, and our friend used to own that, and we used to have some gigs there, and it was fun times. So let's find this song. Let's find your wedding song. It's a song from Heartland, a country music band. Let's find it. Hang on. I'm sure it's in this bit. Hang on. So this will give you memories, obviously, of your wedding day. Now, obviously, we think of. I can remember my wedding day. If I think about that, I can remember it as if it was yesterday. You know. And I often wish it was tomorrow because I wouldn't go. Do you remember your wedding day, James? Remember that? What was your wedding song? Because you've been married a fair while now. You're talking to the telly, aren't you, James? You're actually speaking to the telly, answering me like I can hear you, and I can't. You know? If you had any Black Russians, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Not like the people, but the drink. That's our old favourite, that, isn't it? Oh, vodka and Tia-Maria and Coke. I've just got vodka and orange tonight. Let's sing this for you, Crystal. This was Crystal's wedding song. I Love the First. Look at the two of you dancing that way, lost in the moment, in each other's face. So much in love, you're alone in this place, like there's nobody else in the world. James was enough for her not long ago. She was her number one, he told her so. And she still means the world to him, just so you know. Be careful when you hold his girl. Time changes everything, life must go on, so it's not gonna stand in your way. But he loved you first, and I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I know the love of a father runs deep. I knew she'd find you someday, and I don't mind giving her away. But I love the first. Go on, off you go. You met him now. Go on, bugger off. Take all your clothes with you. How could that beautiful woman with you be the same freckled-faced kid that I knew, the one that I told all those fairy tales to, tucked her in bed all those nights? Time changes everything, life must go on, that he won't stand in your way. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I know the love of a father runs deep, and it's so hard to keep her away. And I knew that she'd find you someday. James loved you first. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. One day you'll know what I'm going through, when a miracle smiles back at you. I love the first. I loved her first, and I held her first. Place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep, and I knew that she'd find you someday. It's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. Listen, I know I didn't make your wedding, Crystal, but I'll come to the next one, all right? So we'll save that song unless you get a new one. So look, thanks for your company, everybody. It's now about 2, so we've done about 3 hours, 50 minutes so far. If you want to tip me, you can go to my little tip jar at the top. I don't mind. I'll gladly accept them if you're happy to take them. That's like buying me a drink if we was out. So go to that, and thanks for those that have anyway. And follow me on YouTube, all them internet things in this whole new world. And I'm going to leave you with our usual song. Oh, but look at that love. Let's say goodnight to the last couple of people, because I'm going to do this next song, and then I'm going to go, because Facebook will cut us off, and I want to get it in. They only let you do 4 hours. People think I'm mad doing 4 hours. Definitely great memories there. Yeah, good stuff. Deb, thank you. Obviously, Facebook will cut me off. Deb, just best wishes. Yeah, so let's just see what pans out over the next few days. And you've got a lot of love around you, and you've got a strong lad. So you've got all them things in your favour. I remember how many people get this and they recover. Most people do. I know the figures are high, but in the tens of thousands that have got it and being tested, you know. So you've got a lot of things on your side. So we keep our spirits and we keep strong, and we talk to the man upstairs. I'm not going to sleep yet. Still few in the bottle. I like you and mine. I've got an obscene amount of vodka out there. We'll say tonight, see you later. Jill, done night, but I'm not going till the end. It's going to cut me off, we know it. Crystal, you sleep easy, babe. Everybody else, and say hello to Lynn. I can hear Lynn snoring. I don't know where she is. Thanks, everybody. I'll leave you this. It's my favourite song. I just love it. You are my sunshine. You sing.
My only sunshine.
You make me
happy
when skies are
gray.
You never know how much I love.
Please don't
Take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So hung my head and I cried. I'll always love you. You make me happy. If you would only say the same. But if you leave me and love another, you'll regret that all someday. You are my sunshine, only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Sleep easy, everybody. Best wishes for tonight, tomorrow, and the coming days. I'll see you at 8 o'clock tomorrow for some requests. If you want a request, just send it to my messenger. Thanks, Jill. Thanks, Deb, Crystal, everybody. Night-night.